Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, so it's the first day of summer, year 802 of the Blue Era, and the heroes we have followed thus far have made their way across the world and now are in possession of a dirigible which they've named Highwind. Great name, Highwind, very self-explanatory. With this remarkable gnomish invention, and when I say remarkable, believe me, the thing can sail through the sky at the speed of a horse. The adventurers travel in search of answers. Frankly, nobody has any idea of what's going on in Merchant's Bay. We need a leader. This is what I've been saying since, I don't know, probably before I took control of the Blue Empire. But I'm not going to talk about that. Lord Biddiness is the weakest. He's the weakest emperor we've seen. Sleepy, that's what they're calling him. Biddiness the weary. Can you believe this? So they're flying through the air, and they pass over a familiar island, Slumber, where the giants live. Well, where they used to live. It's not looking so hot. It's actually where they met Jonas, who stayed with them for quite some time, back in the Nubian Queen days. But it looks like somebody dropped bombs all over the buildings. Everything's falling apart, and we all know who was responsible. Big head, nasty guy. You know the dwarves, they built this gray wall, and that's great. They needed a wall, but they didn't do it right. They should have come to me. I would have built that wall so high that even Big Head couldn't have flown over it. Nobody builds walls like me. On Slumber, they meet the beautiful and talented priestess Hana, who once again begins to exorcise the spirit of chaos from our friend Garb the Wizard. I mean, the guy's got guts. The whole time, Bismillah, his covenant god, is practically yelling in his ear to burn everything, and he even puts out some fires, and he tells him to screw himself. So they go on their merry way, getting back in the dirigible and flying out to Borbos. There they investigate the Orange Manor on the hill. Nice place. I know real estate. Great place to hide out away from Geraldo the Silkworm, you'd think. But actually it was broken into. Glass everywhere, documents scattered. Zong the Bard does some investigation work and discovers a document indicating that Fabrizio, the owner of the manor, had purchased some property in Vigan, the city where they just flew out from. Garb celebrates this discovery by dunking his head in a barrel of wine, but lo and behold, he gets an ear infection. The guy then uses telekinesis to try and fix the problem, but he ends up going deaf. Looks like Bismillah got his revenge after all. Now you're going to ask me, how do you know all this? Come on. I'm the wealthy wizard. I know these things. I have the best intelligence, the best. So the next day, they fly back to Vigan and investigate the property. A little townhouse by the docks, but it's owned by some locals. They tell them that the previous owner killed himself and the property was listed shortly after. Now things are getting interesting. A suicide doesn't make sense. So they do some more digging and end up at the police station. After sneaking inside and using a distraction caused by Mikael, Garb discovers that Fabrizio did kill himself. He stabbed himself in the heart and cut his wrists. Heck of a way to go. Suspicious now, the adventurers wait outside the police station for the chief detective to come out and they interrogate him. Apparently the guy is taking bribes, really shameful behavior, but then again he didn't have much of a choice. One of these Crimson Tigers kind of strong-armed him into it. These Crimson Tigers are no joke, they're killers, assassins. The one the detective mentioned was a strange one, tall guy, black armor, black hair, wide smile. So they steal his belt, shoes, house key, and the gold in his pockets. Frankly, he got off easy. Now the adventurers are wondering what to do with this new information.
What did our leads, what were we going to do after this? After we bullied this poor guy, took all his shit?
We're going to find out where this Crimson Tiger guy was.
But how? I don't remember.
He was had an evil grin. I don't think it's Cromwell.
No, you met. He spoke of a tall human. He was one of the Crimson Tigers. He had long black hair. He had black plate armor. A big scary grin just never left his face. And his name was Pavel.
Did we make him? Do we remember him from any of the Zoom in call images?
No.
He's never there. This guy's unique.
Who did we brag to that time after we killed Pink Body? There was some people that called us, and then we flexed with his chalice and everything.
Oh, that was there was a woman. It was but we killed her. I killed her with my lightning strike.
Pollyanna the witch.
There, Cromwell was there.
Okay, so we've taken care of those people.
Yeah, so most of them are fine. And most of them are dead. Literally, we had 3 or 4 more other people we had to kill. And this guy's one of them.
Well, where do you guys want to go?
Well, aren't the Crimson Tigers based out of Morbos or something? Aren't they from there or some shit? Where are they based out of?
I don't think they're based anywhere. They're just like mercenaries.
Oh,
I felt like they were based out of Borbos, though, or some shit.
I want to say we had a plan. You're right, Gabe. I swear we had a plan going forward after we, found this guy out. But
Well, we're looking for Leary, but I feel like we were going somewhere. Because last time we went from Wigan to this other place, came back, 'cause that's where the deed or whatever that agreement brought us. And what did we learn last game that was going to continue our journey?
You learned that when Detective Schuler did go to the house, he saw signs of struggle.
yes.
It looked like there was signs of struggle, but the guy was found there. He had his wrists cut. You don't know who cut it, and he
He
had
was bribed by the guy.
And Detective Schuler was bribed by the guy. He gave him a little sack of gems and jewelry.
I guess that's where our leads end. We just have to look for this guy. Oh, actually, I think I remember something. I think part of the reason we bullied this guy was not only to teach him a lesson, but at least my intention, I think, was to get him to snitch on us to the guy and lure him back here. Like maybe he can contact them and be like, oh, somebody's looking into this sketchy murder or something.
We wanted him to correct the police records.
Which I don't think he's going to do, but yeah.
I feel like we
I
told
don't
him.
remember. Did you guys tell him that?
I don't think we ever told him to, but I know that was one of the ideas we had in mind was to tell him.
I think we did tell him because that might bring the attention of the group, and they're like, "Why are you putting the truth out?"
Yeah, I think that was.
Maybe they could come
I'm
up.
pretty sure that was our intention, was to do that, was to tell him something like that, but I don't know.
Well, if you hurry, you can still catch him because he's kind of whimpering home. Oh, what a terrible day!
Yeah,
You know,
I'll confront him and I'll tell him to do that. I think this is our only chance at maybe seeing this guy.
Actually, Greg, would a scan reveal his intelligence to me?
no, just his level, and it's less accurate after level 10.
So I'm going to stop him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, big guy, I know you don't feel so good.
Oh, leave me alone! He's actually
want-
running now. He's barefoot running through the cobblestone streets of the.
Jason, or too much
I
attention.
will do a
Scheiße,
hypnotic
Kopf.
melody.
Say again.
Hypnotic melody.
He's kind of slowly coming to a halt. No, I must go.
I say,
that he should be
Yeah.
like really morally objective now. Like just
yes.
tell the truth about everything and no more hiding records.
What all I'm going to say in the hypnotic melody is, don't forget to change the police report.
Sorry.
What do I change it to?
No. Don't forget to make it known that this is a murder case, not a suicide.
You says it's a suicide. Oh, that is good. I will do this.
Okay, that's it. So I'll let him change it from suicide to a murder.
Okay. So it's a quiet night. Kind of a charcoal colored cat walks past a little oil lantern on the street corner.
I want to do intelligence, minus intelligence, actually. I want to stupefy this animal.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I think Michael, what do you want to go do? You want to go water?
Oh no, we need to stir up some trouble, get like the Crimson Tigers' attention or do something.
Let's find some seedy parts of town. I mean, I highly doubt Vegan has any seedy parts, but we'll find the closest thing to it. You know, maybe we should ask around for like holy spice or something.
We need to find baby Leary too.
Yes.
So like that's our overall objective, but I don't think we really know where to go next.
Well, I believe we had discussed going to Preacher's Point. That was the next destination after here.
Yeah, but we've had that dream, which all signs point to something being in Wigan. That's really important. And
We don't know
think, that. I think it's pretty well confirmed. The pink cloud and the white cloud and the pink mountain. I feel like it really is because Greg's put a lot of emphasis on the dream, and there's no other thing I can think of. I don't think Preacher's Point has anything to do with it.
Okay.
We could send that bird there or something and say contact.
Oh, genius!
You know,
I'd like to tie.
Amadeus.
Which one of us can write and read and shit?
I can, but you can't. Well, no, I can barely do that. You can do that.
Your spelling's not so good, Zong, but Gabe has great handwriting. He's very articulate.
It's just so like hilarious.
Okay. I'm gonna scribble a little note to Amadeus.
Yeah, ask him if he has seen anything of the Holy Child, baby Leary.
Or a black armored knight, maybe also.
Or black armored knight, or just any word of
know
big
about
head.
He would know about the black armored knight because he was a Crimson Tiger.
Amadeus? Is that true?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You're a genius.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe our best lead is Amadeus right now then.
Well, do you guys want to send the letter, or do we just want to travel all the way? I really feel like, I don't know, I do feel like there's still something in Wigan. I think we can.
Well, I think the parrot's gonna give us a lot of info when he sends it back. So I mean, we're gonna be here for a little while we're waiting on that parrot to show up anyhow. It's probably gonna take like 3 days, 3 or 4 days for it to get to him. We might be here for a week.
I do still want to sell my jewelry anyway, so I guess we can chill in Wigan a little bit.
Yeah, I just don't want to take the airship.
Oh, you guys also, in about, I think it's like 11 days now, King Bitterness and his entourage are going to be arriving. Because this is,
yeah, let's wait around.
You remember in the Gnome Quarter, that, actually, yeah, I could show you guys this map by now, but I'll show that to you later. In the Gnome Quarter, there's the Aeronautics Guild. This is where they're building Airborne Equus Prime.
Yes.
For King.
And he was going to fly it back. That was their intentions, wasn't it?
I think it's something like that. You're not sure exactly, but you know that this is making vegan very wealthy, and they have a deal with.
This is their Fallout 3. That thing in Fallout 4, the giant blimp they have, or the Zeppelin, I should say. It's more so like
similar to much more like a Zeppelin. You know, this thing is huge, and it's powered, as you read someone's mind, by a captured Pegasus.
Imagine a very ornate sort of Zeppelin.
It's called the Bindenherg.
The Bindenherg, yeah, the Bindenherg.
Been there, heard that.
Oh,
who's the captain that's accompanying him? That we're cool with.
That's the company captain. Oh, that'd be Sir Ivan. I don't know. You don't know if he's accompanying him, but he was in the Blue Army.
I do think you confirmed in one of the last 2 sessions, or whenever you mentioned that he is going to be accompanied by that guy or by somebody that we know.
No,
I'm not sure.
We'll find out when he gets there.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure just yet.
Good thing these are on YouTube now, huh?
Yeah, you can call me out if I'm like, well, actually, Michael is limbless. He has
just retroactively send Greg like a ton of clips. Yeah, actually, this is when you forgot this. And
gosh,
if we had big fans, we would get that, and I would actually be appreciated.
That would be hilarious. Seen in the comments, like, I can't believe Greg did this to Zong.
Oh my gosh, that'd be too funny. They show like a highlight reel of like all the times that I've been like, oh no, you don't have that spell.
But I rolled a nat 20.
No. The last time you got a spell that negates all your nat 20s.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that then. We'll send the parrot, and then we'll hang out here for a few days and just wait.
And I want to command the parrot using the spell command.
Well, tell me first. Let's do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into project management mode here, guys. All right, guys, what's your objective? No. So what's the note say? And then what do you command him? So what is on this piece of paper?
On the paper, I want to say greetings, Amadeus. It is us, or I guess I should say it is I, Gar.
Yeah, I want to add some things too. So
I'm still in the company of my two friends, Mikhail and Zong, and how long can I make the letter? Because I know it's attached to a parrot, so it probably can't be too long.
The parrot can just take the message. You can just say it to him.
You can do a short message, like a paragraph length to this parrot, or you could just write whatever you want.
Or
I mean, if it can fit on a piece of paper, you can send it.
Okay, so I'll just write it. I want to just quickly say,
I almost feel like it's better not to write it in case he gets captured.
that's a good point.
About your intentional, like, what do I really want a message to be delivered?
Just be super, yeah, just keep it concise.
Should I mention Leary, or should I just ask?
If Leary is there, ask if Leary is, if you have any information on baby Leary.
Or his family.
And who is Palo? And who is his daddy and what does he do?
Pavel. Yeah.
Pavel. Yeah, so we want to know more about this Crimson Tiger because you were once a part of the Crimson Tigers. And then we're going to ask him for the password to the Dazunin cube.
Well, maybe we shouldn't say he was part of one of the
No, we'll just ask him,
Tigers.
who is he and what is the password to the Dazunin cube?
Don't we have the password?
No, we don't. We forgot it. And that's why we haven't been using it.
I think I have it. I don't know if it's on this character sheet, but I feel like I have it on my sheets, one of my sheets.
I do have a folder of all the DND stuff up until now, like even all my old sheets, so maybe there's some information there that we forgot.
If you can find it.
Yeah, it's too many papers to go through right now.
Somehow we lost a bunch of papers. Like,
Look in that green folder.
that's
I have,
what we already checked before.
so I have all my old stuff at least. Like
Yeah, my
I
stuff's.
think I have Ben's shit in there and stuff, and some old papers of yours.
It would be over a year ago that the last time you exactly remember opening. No, actually, I'm not completely sure if that's true, but you know it was when it was revealed to you, it was a year ago.
What? I'm sorry. Repeat that, please.
The password we was.
So Amadeus told you the password.
Yeah, years ago, a year ago.
Mhm. This was
Let's
when
just
he was
ask him
holding.
again. I mean, why? I don't think it hurts to even ask.
Okay, so you're gonna say, tell us about Pavel. What's the password of the Zoom and Cube? And you're giving him just a brief update about what you guys are up to.
No, ask him about Leary.
And or his family, like just any information.
And then just wish him like a good day.
Maybe do you have like a good sigil we can put into the letter so he opens and he feels like really good or something?
Oh, dude, yeah, I would. I'll do a.
Or maybe a protection spell so that when he opens it, he's protected from anybody spying or something.
Yeah. What I would do there is.
You could put luck on it. Oh no, that's not right. Gabe doesn't have the ability to make a sigil.
Do courage or something.
I mean,
There's nothing we don't have.
I'll you know what? Because he's a magic guy, I'll give him the sprites. The sprites will hop out of the letter.
So right after Gabe writes the spell, you cast Sigil of Sprites on the back of it. Roll it up and give it to Gordon the parrot. And Gordon the parrot's, where do I take it?
My command is
Preacher's Point.
Does Preacher's Point count as part of the 8 words for
No.
my command?
So you could say, take this to Preacher's Point. He's about to take off, and then you command him to do something.
Only give to Amadeus.
Who's Amadeus?
Fuck.
There's the Holy Gnome.
Maybe he said no because he's not a gnome anymore. He took over that other person's body. Remember?
No, he is a gnome now again.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
The Cleric Gnome.
Maybe I could say, ask for Amadeus. Only give to him.
Boom. All right. Roger. He starts flapping his wings and flies away into the moonlight.
So sweet. Now we're just chilling in vegan for a couple days, waiting on Lord Bitty Bid and his sleepy head.
Sleepy business.
I'm looking for clues of some kind.
I say we go desecrate some local Holy Land. Then I say we should bomb an orphanage.
Yeah, let's salt the farms.
Yeah, and then we'll
fly in our Zeppelin and just Gabe and you use spells, tectonic shift, lightning, and
yeah, just multiple fireballs, builder level 0.
Dude, that's like you're at the Ford dealership and you guy said, "Hey, I hope you liked it," and it's got a great mileage. And he drives away. Says, "Hey, thanks a lot." And he immediately starts like shooting.
It doesn't drive by.
Yeah, he doesn't drive by on the Ford dealership.
I saw a video. It's still fucked up because it was a real drive-by, but it was like 2 dudes on roller skates.
What?
Like shoot? Yeah, they literally just 50-50, which is when you like go backwards on the skates. It was like a video game. They just 50-50 past this house and with like Uzis and shit.
Holy crap!
It was like kind of hilarious, just in a way, but it's like sad and tragic that it was an actual occurrence.
That's
But
insane.
like, what fucking goofballs, dude? Like,
Yeah, what the heck?
yeah, and imagine a cop gets there fast enough. You're not actually running anywhere on the rollerblades. Like, you can't get into grass and like leave anywhere. But sorry, I just
that's insane.
can I look for a vendor? I want to sell my jewelry, which I have quite a lot of.
it would be closed now because it's nighttime.
So you guys are in vegan. Let me open this up in the Photoshop.
I just want to look for some black market vendor. Oh, because we've never actually interacted, now that I think about it, with somebody who kind of deals and like who would buy stolen shit or something like that. Dang, Greg, that's
nice.
So this is not this is actually an original drawing. I did this today.
Are you serious?
And I crudely pasted. No, I crudely.
Oh damn it, dude! Yeah, that was some Mario technique.
But let me actually add a little bit here. And this is not 1-to-1 to scale. This is just some crap.
Because Greg, Mario always, back in the day, we would ask him to freestyle, and when he would freestyle, it would be super, super good. And then we'd be like, "Oh shit!" He'd be like, "No, that was Cassidy," and he would always just get us with that shit. It's the funniest thing.
That's funny. So you guys are outside the police department, the detective, which is near the guardhouse. Yeah, that.
Gabe, I think you should maybe make a donation at the Temple of Para and pray there tonight.
For forgiveness.
No, for
Powers for for good
for good
dealing.
commerce. Yeah.
Good shit, dude. Genius.
The temple is staffed by just a single little old lady. She said, "Oh, welcome," and you can see she's got some very fancy gold rings on all
I'll flip her a
5 of her
coin
fingers.
and walk past.
She catches it eagerly, inspects it. She actually bites it. The real deal. Come in.
Yeah, you know it's real when it dents.
Dear God.
And so there's this huge shrine. It's like an enormous goblet that's just filled with gold coins and jewelry, or not jewelry, but actual jewels. It's unbelievable wealth. It looks like the last time you saw this kind of wealth was in the wealthy wizard's palace.
Wait, I might have to steal instead of donate now.
Jury, you'll be severely frowned upon if you steal.
I just make enemies of all the gods.
Dude, if you steal,
I'm sure Bismillah would be happy for you to cause chaos in someone else's temple.
Yeah, don't steal it.
Oh, I forgot to mark off the algae flask. Hold up. What's your leg?
And make a listening check, Gabe.
Okay, 1 second.
This is a closely guarded temple. We have wizards guarding this place at all times.
All right. Hopefully, this is the one time spiritual check can go right. Of course. Why?
There's
A 2.
Okay.
We've never had a good spiritualistic check.
You don't hear anything in particular, but you can make a donation. You made one to the woman who's guarding the place, or rather, the night watch, sort of.
You gonna give them a ruby or something?
I don't want to give them anything too good, but I feel like that's going to take away from.
Do an amethyst.
No, I use those.
I'm gonna donate $500.
500 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Michael, make a spiritual listening check.
See what I got here. I believe 11 total.
11 total. You feel a warmth inside of you, and you believe that Para is smiling upon you.
Nice.
You feel like you will succeed in your business endeavors.
Yeah, cured of all diseases. And
You waken feeling your lover's comfort.
I want to take my ruby hilted sword,
Oh,
stab it into the middle of the pile,
wow.
Oh,
and I would like to pour on top of it the rest of the fine elvish mead.
oh no! Pouring your mead out, get
It's
it
like
all
for the
stinky.
homies. I don't mean
It can
it.
be all
My intention
sticky
is
and-
to give it something of value.
just put the bottle in there.
So
Oh yeah, I'll nestle the bottle next to the sword.
The old woman says, all edible donations will be taken into this chest. Thank you.
Okay.
Very kind of you.
Do I feel anything?
Make a spiritual listening check.
Hold up, let me make sure I get rid of my sword.
Very nice. I mean, rest in peace. What was the stats on that thing?
Just D8.
Okay, yeah, mine's D10 plus frost. Which I never.
Cross. What?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I never really use my sword though. It's one of those things. It's just sort of there.
Well, that's
Might
smart.
buy it off
You
you or
should
give
do
you
last
something for it.
resort.
12, Greg.
12. You feel the same thing as Michael, but actually feel it a little bit stronger.
Hold on.
And
Right.
all good.
Sorry.
No worries. Dong, are you going to make a donation to Para this late night?
You know, I was gonna make one, but like I use these things. I'm sort of an unwitting follower of Para because I have the Ring of Affluence and I have the Scarf of Prosperity.
Wow.
So you know,
Wow.
I really should have more money theoretically, but I never do. But I do. I have these two very, very good items that I never really think about.
Yeah. Well, it's maybe it's more of a trickle effect. It's sort of slowly
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, trickle down.
Dwarfonomics.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not real. I think it's a falsehood personally, but some people say DMs always like to say that it's a trickle down effect. But like I'm looking at the DMs and I'm saying, hey, I still have 0 going. And yeah.
Well.
I off topic a little bit,
Mhm.
but I thought that one audio I sent the other night was a lot funnier. Like to me, re-listening it because I was drunk when I sent it.
Which one was that?
The old lady getting killed by the boulder.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if where was this?
Oh, it was because I was like,
In the group chat?
now our 3 miscreants are going to be taking these people across the strait, and they're going to try to sneak them by this wild pack of orcs. And all right, here we go.
I think that might have gotten cut off or something. I don't know. I'll have to check again because you sent 2, and one was like, "Oh, they got massacred."
Yeah, it was like, oh fuck, the old lady just got killed with a giant boulder. She's dead.
That was
the
massacre of Berrybury. That was a pretty tragic night.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst session ever.
That was pretty bad.
I mean, it ended pretty cool. We lost a lot, but we created a new civilization.
Yeah.
Oh, Felipe, sorry, blown outside of the room. I was gonna say if you want to hit it,
I gotta go in the bathroom. Yeah,
hit it outside the window.
So Garb, you hear a spiritual voice or a voice from Para at this time. And it says business is good and vegan, is it not?
Who is a vendor that holds your favor?
You hear a little.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You do not hear any direct answers at the time. But you have a sense that, kind of like Mikhail has a confidence now in your business endeavors. You feel you will be directed towards someone who can help.
Okay. Sweet. I'll toss an extra single coin, flick it, and say thanks, friend, and walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the color's kind of hard to see.
Baby's crying.
Yeah,
Right.
Noelle's she's just,
Buddy, get down.
but I put him to bed officially, so.
Buddy, get down.
Sweetie, off.
Buddy,
All right, I guess Zong has been replaced.
Yeah, 2 Chains is now
buddy.
says.
Buddy, sweetie, off. Come on, seriously. Do you have a bowl?
I left it in the bathroom. You made me go into the bathroom and hit it, so that's where you going. That's where we both going.
No, I know. I was gonna hit it out the window. That way I don't have to leave the room for that.
The old window tech.
So it's because Felipe doesn't smoke, so I can't smoke in my room freely at the moment.
We need the booth.
You guys need a long tube.
It's blue.
You guys need a huge PVC pipe that you could just wrap
We got a computer fan on both ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In the smoke too.
It'd actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, all you have to do is put a fan at the top of it, and then it would like create that little thing there. Anyways,
So Gabe had a not a vision exactly, but a voice from Para telling him kind of a vague note saying business is good and vegan, is it not?
who says this?
Para.
Hmm.
So I got rid of that in my mead. I got a picture.
Let's see. So is the women. I'm just kidding.
I just don't get women.
Wait, did I say that during D&D or was that
Yeah,
something else?
Yeah, that was D&D.
Because somebody was like laughing at you, or you were like crying, and you're
What's
you're
wrong,
like,
Garb?
what's the matter? And you're like, I just don't get women.
Oh, that's good.
Legendary moment. That's a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, a little sad hung-head dwarf with like a rain cloud above him. I just don't get women.
Yeah. So outside of the Temple of Para, there's some beggars, of course, asking for alms and asking for donations and whatnot. But the streets are dark. It's a pretty dark. It actually starts with midnight rain, so the beggars are they kind of duck under some roof awnings, and it's a kind of a little light drizzle. It's kind of it's a pleasant rain. You guys like the rain. 2 Chainz is kind of shaking his head around, flapping his ears.
Let's just go chill at the tavern and crash for the night.
Yeah, let's go to the tavern.
All right.
Yeah.
Got high hopes for the morning for some good dealings.
All right. Do you guys want to spend buy a room?
Yeah,
I still have 0 gold, guys. Just a heads up.
I'll pay. We can split your portion or something.
How much money do you have, Michael? You just gave 500.
I have 3,630.
Damn, still, holy
I
shit.
sold some goodies though.
Yeah, you sold some pretty valuable goodies.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I want to correct something before I forget, Greg. I did sell my scarlet crab legs, correct?
Yes. I could
I
have
think
think
so. Yeah. Make sure to really write those down, but I don't have a list of that, but I believe you did to a gnome. To the gnome, tower.
The guy with all the shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, all the
It was like
pipes.
50 gold pieces each or something.
Well, yeah, it was something. I got a really good deal for. Okay, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I usually mark all that stuff off, but I must have forgotten.
All good.
Too busy drinking that elvish mead.
Hold up, dude. I gotta check on the kids. What the hell is this gonna do?
I got the money in the bank. Got that money in the bank.
So that in the tavern, there's just the sleepy bartender. He's actually just wearing the nightcap. He's saying he came out because he heard the door open, but he just recognized you guys. So you get a place to stay. Oh yeah, no, but you'd have to pay for it. Michael, do you want to pay for them for the night?
Sure, I'll pay for everybody.
Okay.
I'll just pay for like the 4 days.
So that would be for 4 days. That'd be kind of a special deal because this is kind of a nice tavern. 4 days, he says 400 gold pieces.
400 gold pieces.
This is 60 a night for a bed.
Are there any other cheaper taverns we could go to?
There are, yeah, on the other side of town near the docks. You saw there was some cheaper taverns. You also there is a restaurant which you could stay at probably for free. This is what Captain Marlin and his new wife are
All right.
there.
Let's
I'd
head
like
over
to go
there.
there then.
Yeah, let's go give that a shot.
Okay, so you pass by the
Yeah,
census building
sorry.
and head back to
We need a
Captain
different
Marlin's.
Yeah,
Either that or you need to wall mount your TV somehow.
the thing is, I don't want to wall mount it, but I do want to get is a home theater, so I can get rid of that, and this basically.
Yeah, just have one big thing.
Yeah, and it'll really make better space.
I'll help you get a goat set up. We'll
I mean, if you have some time sometime, man, it'd be cool to do some old person shopping and go around the Goodwills and Salvation Army.
saying just get like a receiver, get some speakers, plug them into the receiver, plug that, because then you can have really nice speakers with your TV, you know?
I just really need the setup. Like I said, if you'd be down, we could go to like Salvation Army and shit.
That'd be sick. They're expensive now. These
What are
days.
you guys talking about?
I'm sorry. I
D&D,
thought we were in a loading screen.
trying to decorate the mansion over on Peach Cobble Drive.
see,
whatever the hell the
yeah.
house is.
Yeah. Well, I was just waiting for us to.
90 Peach
Well-
Place.
No,
That's a different. That's there's a 14 Schindenberg Lane. That's where the Portley family, with the kids eating all the sauerkraut is.
But isn't our expensive home in the wealthy district?
Of
90 Peach Place?
Bergamot.
Yes,
All
yes,
the way.
okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Can't believe we have a a nice estate somewhere in the Blue Empire. It might be already taken over by Bernsey though.
No, I'm gonna be so fucking mad if they did that shit to us because we already got skimped out of a dirigible that was promised to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Although at least we have that now.
So you guys go to the spoon-shaped ore. It's currently closed. It is very late at night, and the doors are locked.
I don't even see this.
Hmm.
You can sleep in the dirigible again.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah. Sleepy time in the dirigible, baby.
Are we parked in the water, Greg?
No.
The Aeronautics Guild.
It is at the Aeronautics Guild back here in the Gnome Quarter.
Gotcha.
So you guys make your way back there. You wake up, another kind of a tough night's sleep. You guys are not fully with it, but just don't feel great in the morning. Wake up a little bit late. It's 10 a.m.
All right. Let's go sell stuff.
Okay. Now, Gabe, you get inspired to head right into the center of town, and because you passed a jewelry shop.
Let's go wherever my gut is tugging me.
All right.
Greg, I in the meantime am just gonna try to I'm gonna ask for donations, but put no coins.
No coins.
And then I'm gonna play music in a busy part of town for the day.
Oh, okay.
I'll do that for 4 hours, so from 10 to 2.
Why no coin?
Because I don't want coins, I want items.
I feel like nobody's gonna want to give up like a good item, but I'll use luck on set to hopefully help his endeavors.
Okay. Zong, you were playing music in the day. Garb,
Yes.
you speak to, there's this jewelry merchant, his name is Wilhelm. Curious fellow, wears these tiny little spectacles, wide set spectacles. And each time you show him a little piece of jewelry, he inspects it with this little magnifying glass. So what are you trying to sell to him?
A good bit of things actually, so I'm hoping we can strike quite the deal.
Perhaps we can.
See, my goal is to get one item trade up.
Oh, God, that's funny. It's a good ratio. I want to mention some of these are precious heirlooms, not of mine, but special and heirlooms nonetheless. Ancient stones, great renown.
Very good. Yes.
I want to show him first some regular stuff. The sapphire ring, the jade ring, a small emerald ring.
Okay.
And for now, I want to show him those and see what he'll give me for those. I still got like another like 4 or 5 to sell.
For the 3 of them, I will give you 1,200 gold pieces. Is this fair?
That's pretty sweet.
Jade is in fashion.
I would like a little more, but let's put that on the back burner for a moment because I do want to show you some of my better items, including, and I want to show him the Ring of Berryburg and mention where that happened there.
Is this? He shows it up to his little magnifying glass and it drops it. He cannot believe it.
This is a historical. This belongs in a museum.
I want to use telekinesis on it before it hits the ground.
Whoa. It floats up.
Be like, careful, friend. I don't want to have to charge you a maintenance fee.
We were he mentioned how you were gifted that by the Queen Bear.
Yeah, I want to tell him the whole story. I want to tell him how we held Berryburg down, how we are the great warrior troop, and how this was personally given to me by Lady Plum.
He takes the little velvet pillow and he wipes the sweat off of his brow. What do you want for it?
I believe this could easily go for 5,000.
Of course, yes. 5,000, I'll do it.
Oh, damn it. I would immediately undersell myself. Whatever. 5,000 is pretty good though.
What, dude? I'm gonna just say like.
So Michael
No way,
barges
dude.
in. Michael
I'm gonna
is
march
hearing
in.
this outside.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm the king of this dragon.
Looked upon pretty well by Para, so his help might.
Yes.
Michael, you should say that you would buy it for more and pretend you're a stranger.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna march in and be like, "Oh, I'm the strongest halfling there ever was. I have endless wealth for my adventures, and I'll pay 15,000 for
Ooh.
a historical artifact for my people."
I wanna clasp it in my fist and look at Michael and then look back at him and then
So the Wilhelm, the jeweler, is he's just sweating buckets. It's getting under the collar of his shirt. You can see it soaked through. 15,000 is of course I misspoke when I said 5,000. I can bring anything you want here is yours if you give it to me.
Okay.
Plus the 5,000.
Hey, you
Plus
know what?
5.
That's not terrible. I think we should. Okay, ask him what's.
I still have 4 more rings I want to sell him though.
You don't ask. So
Or maybe we should go to a different vendor.
I have heard that jewelry places, all their jewelry is not what's valuable. It's the black boxes that they have in the back filled with the precious gems. So I think you should.
What do you mean? What's the difference between jewelry and gems?
So the one is not it's just gems that they
Oh, it's
have.
not cast into anything.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So you should ask for
Because this is the only purple diamond we've ever ran into. So this must be rare as shit.
And I will also say he might have does he have magical jewelry?
I don't know, but I don't want to get reverse skipped. So I kind of want to walk out here with my bread first. But I do have my para shit right now. So we'll see after we've established what I'm going to get in total.
Okay. He said
Because right now I'm at 16,200.
all he's asked. No. All he said though is he'll give you anything, and he'll give you the 5,000 gold.
Oh, I thought he agreed to the 15.
No.
Shit.
No, he said he'll give you anything in the shop that's equivalent to something like that.
So he actually goes into the back. He only has right now, he like after just kind of sopping through this velvet pillow with sweat, he tells you he's able to come up with 7,700 gold pieces, and he's willing to offer you the most valuable ring he has in his possession.
In addition.
In addition. So this is the ring of the cracked egg.
Ooh.
And it's a simple silver ring with a little kind of pearl, but it's a cracked open and it looks almost like a little egg. Except the egg has been sealed along a crack line with gold.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. What the hell?
And so this says there's a tale about someone was once trying to commit suicide off of a very high tower. While they were wearing this ring, they jumped, they fell, and they were completely unharmed. So wearing this ring makes you immune to any fall damage.
That is sick, Gabe.
That's pretty sick with our blimp idea. Because imagine.
Well, and I can fly, so I don't even need the blimp on top of it.
Yeah, it's not as useful for you.
Imagine Michael with that though. Him jumping from.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah,
it would be like a missile.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Come down with my sword.
I think that's a fair trade, dude. It's not doing anything in your inventory, and now we have no fall damage for Michael.
And I would still get 7,000.
I think you should do that trade. I mean, it might be
Greg, is he still going to take the sapphire ring, jade, and small emerald?
He's broke. He can't afford it after this deal.
Ooh.
Oh.
Deal. I want to spit on my hand and extend it.
This is He takes it. His hand's so wet. He doesn't even notice the spit because he's just clammy wet. He's so nervous.
Oh, I mean, this thing must be valuable.
he
You
just
should
kind of
read his
rolls
mind.
away.
Should we steal it back?
We can.
You did detect magic coming in, like most, wealthy shops. There's a minor kind of protection
Oh
spell.
yeah.
I'm sure
So-
this guy, but yeah.
He's probably is worth 15,000.
Also, I won't be a
But
dick.
guys, we got to be realistic here sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy for me to think this, but I don't think we should be like so caught up on getting the value of the thing because that's not how life works.
No,
You
but
never
it's
get
literally
the
that's
value of the thing. You get a fraction of it because somebody has to make money here, and he will get notoriety and stuff. So the one thing that you should do, I think, after this.
Well, this is building good rapport.
Yes, we're
Like-
already fucking famous around here. This is an incredible thing he's got, and he's going to give it probably to the History Museum anyway. So it's going to be on display. We
And
know
I
what
still
it's at.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rings to sell. So I'm about to be balling, guys.
What if you went to the Wigan History Museum and donated it?
That's
So
right.
I don't want to donate it. I just
Oh, I thought the deal was made. So I
Yeah, the deal's made.
the deal's made, correct? Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
you guys
but-
you have
so-
the ring of the cracked egg. It's essentially immunity to fall damage.
Michael, you better put that shit on so fast, dude.
Well, I will take it, if you don't want it, Gabe.
do you have maybe a small trade we could do? Something that could help me buff some of
I
my
mean, I can give you like $2,500.
I'll literally just take that. Yeah.
I love that. It's just
I'll just take 2,000 so that you can have some money left still.
I mean, I'll still have 1,000. I really don't mind.
Oh fuck yeah. Because that
Yeah.
just means then
now
I'm
you
gonna
know
get my
what's
own
great.
dirigible and Greg's gonna have to do his own private
Wait,
session
what?
for me. I'm about to go on my own adventure.
So after this, because they can't catch you, you're just put flying away and
Here, I'm gonna
You
do the
burn
math
our
real quick
dirigible.
because I actually don't know what it is off the top of my head.
So can I, while Gabe's doing this, can I talk to the guy and ask him what's he? Oh wait, well I'm playing
So,
music.
yeah.
Greg,
interestingly,
you said 7,700, correct?
that's correct. Yeah, 7,700. The
Guys, I have 10,885.
Wow.
geez, I think you guys have not had this much money before.
Yeah, and Gabe has it.
I think
The
though
most
we
chaotic
had
guy.
this much. I think when we literally started the game and Ben murdered that traveling merchant. That's probably the last time we've had this wealth. I think. Where's
No, we've had more. We've had the equivalent at some other time. But
I mean, actually, just recently we had a good bit of wealth. Like together, we could have afforded a dirigible
this is the most.
without getting
This
flexible.
is the most money you've ever had.
Yeah.
An individual person has.
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
had.
for sure.
This is by far the most.
So 10,000,
Dude, your
Like-
pockets are just dragging in your pants right
and
now.
I still have 7 rings to sell. So I am, and two or three of the rings are like. 2 are emerald rings from Reginald III, which should can't fucking talk. Fetch a little higher price, I'm hoping. Maybe I should stop bragging so the DM doesn't make me have a little accident here.
Now you're rolling that one forever now, forever.
It's just a coin.
Yeah, if you have above 10,000 gold, you always roll a nat 1.
Well, you
So
still-
while you're getting back to the street corner, it's still the World's Fair, or the World's Fair, as they say in vegan. There are a lot of people cavorting around, dancing. A lot of people are just offering you food in exchange for the music.
That's
Since
cool.
you say, so you get a great looking turkey leg.
Don't forget that that's luck for me.
And so that was for the first hour of him playing. He's just
Okay.
doing great on the drums. People are trying to give you donations, but eventually someone comes by and gives you a pair of spectacles.
Very cool.
So these are the spectacles of the petulant scholar. So it's
Oh.
+1 intelligence, -1 wisdom.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, that
It helps you, do math better, but you don't know what to do the math for. Why you're doing the math. There's no why. It's just the what.
well,
That's
you know,
what the difference
that would
is.
bring me down to 19 wisdom, but that would make me +4 instead of +5. So these glasses are great, though. So now I'm going to use these for my trading, Greg.
When you put them on, you just get a little bit of a better deal.
Well, no, I have a great negotiation. I have a +15 on negotiation.
Guys,
Okay.
if we ever need a real big negotiation, keep in mind I've got a gambler's potion,
Oh yes,
which is like greatly increases deception. So that is like a
if
really
you let me
powerful.
drink that plus my negotiation, dude, I'd be like a silver-tongued monster.
And I hate that I just thought of it, but maybe you should have spoken. Oh no, but it did have Par's blessing. And maybe it would have even that. I'm fucking.
So Michael, you're just chilling right now, kind of observing the sights. Some random vegan kids come up and try to get you to lift them up. They think you're a circus performer just based on how unique you are compared to everyone else around you.
Well, I guess I'll, entertain them, and yeah, I want to, mosey around the streets and find any feats of strength at the fair.
Okay.
Yeah, like a stone throwing contest. The keg toss. You can do a keg toss, dude. That'd be sweet.
Or a hammer.
There
Yeah.
is in vegan, there's a popular theater. And so there's some theater performers and opera singers. And they're telling everyone who has the strongest voice, who can sing the loudest, who can make the loudest noise. So this is kind of a feat of strength contest.
Oh, you have the warrior shout. You can definitely do that.
Yeah, I do.
Gonna go try for that.
I'll
All
try.
right, I'm gonna roll against you, but this is their best opera singer. Okay, what'd you get?
You got a 5.
You matched. He actually is the same amount. Oh, yeah, very, very nice.
Okay.
They're not a salad topping.
So he matched, and what happens?
So he says, you have quite the pipes, my friend. Have you ever thought about joining the theater?
I'm gonna say no, but I really like those little mask things you guys wear. So maybe I would like to join if I can get one of those.
The masked theater. I myself am trained in the Isle of Song, and this is where the masks wearing is more common. But in vegan, we have a certain masked tradition, goes back many hundreds of years. Would you like to trade for one? I have one at my home.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Maybe
Everybody's having an
tell me
interesting
more
day.
about
I'll split up.
your craft on the way there.
I mean,
So he's one of the a famous opera singer. You guys get to talking. He's interested to hear where you came from. If you're what's it like being a barbarian? You head to the Manor District, and you're actually, interestingly, a group of gnomes come up to this guy. Schneider, is that you? And he says, "Oh, yes, it was me. What is it? Identification, please." And he says, "I'm sorry, I don't have it on me." So the gnomes are now about to take this guy away.
I'm gonna say, what's all this about? And like
I want a mask.
like get in, not in their face, but like, make it clear I'm, in the way or something.
So there was a murder last night. The gnomes tell you there's sort of two different kind of police departments. There's the gnomes and then there's the vegans, and the gnomes are kind of more in charge of. So a gnome and his family was murdered last night. That was just a brutal murder. and they're looking for leads, and he was
Oh,
he
man.
was seen.
I'm gonna say, last night, take me to the crime scene. I have a friend who can help
Rewind.
get
Oh,
some more
shit.
information.
With my mind sync, can I start to fly over to the location?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is super dope. More LA Noir.
Guys,
Yes.
I think this might be the gnome. I don't know if he was a gnome. Was the guy that kept
No, he was not a no.
the guy with all the letters?
No. What? Oh, letters. Oh, the census guy?
Yeah, that's what I'm at. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is the census guy a gnome? Was it him?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
The census guy was just a Vietnamese
Okay.
human.
That's what I was tripping about because I know he had a family, and it would make sense. I feel like if we're being spied on, but I'm being too paranoid.
I'm gonna get a couple of these. I do that. Are you?
I really would, but I've spent a lot of money on this. Not a lot of money. But
So this
have
is,
been having a sandwich in the fridge.
You guys head to the crime scene. The three of you guys regroup and head to the crime scene. You're passing by a lot of gnomes, and you see there's a huge crowd of gnomes now. Let me update Michael. So Michael, the update is you're heading to the gnome quarter where the crime took place. It's kind of a middle class gnome establishment. Inside it's just a terrible mess. Blood is everywhere. It looks like three people, like a gnome, his wife, and their child were killed. Blood all over the floor. And the gnome there, they let you in. You guys convinced them that you might know a thing or two about this. Having told them that you have this past vision spell,
It changes his mind. Actually, he was just. I just wanted to see what a body looked like.
God.
So
I've never seen one before.
this was a gnome who he's actually very brutalized, and you recognize who it is. This is someone you've seen before. You don't know exactly where. So Gabe, make an intelligence roll.
And plus, I don't know, actually, 1 second. What's plus 3?
10's enough.
That's what it is.
It is
That's 1,
Grucius.
so 11.
This is Grucius. This is a gnome that actually conned you at Lucky
Oh.
City.
Oh,
This is the
Oh,
one
the
that.
fucking the guy, the prostitute.
Yes.
Sweet.
So
He got
this,
his exact revenge. Dude, hell yeah.
and so did his family. So
mm.
this is Grucius and Grucius's child have been slain.
Ah.
Dang, he's a single pops.
Mhm.
Oh, his wife's dead too.
He said his single child. Did you say wife?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, and
sorry.
his wife.
And when you say family, it's like, yeah, you mean just his kid.
Yeah, his kid and his wife.
So I'll use past vision then.
Don't you have to narrow it down to that hour?
It does,
In
yeah.
that 24-hour period.
I want to ask forensics what their estimation of the body's, death time is.
Yeah, based on rigor mortis.
So there's a gnome cleric who's identifying the body and using some spells to kind of detect when the time of death was. It looks like they died 10 hours ago.
All right.
So I want to go 11 hours ago.
11 hours ago. There is a gnome sitting having dinner with his family. They're having some porridge. The wife is looking at a piece of parchment. On the parchment is a list of, she's listing all of the people that Grucius has actually conned before. And so your name is actually on the list. There's Garb the Wizard, Mikhail the Barbarian, and a whole host of other people.
Any other names that we recognize?
You do, yes. Jabesis the whale is one you recognize.
Is Pavel on there?
Huh? No, Pavel is not on there.
Is Baby Levy?
Baby Lyra is not on there.
Or not Amadeus. Malik.
No. Let me see
Okay.
this.
All right, that's
one.
And that was the last one that came to mind, but I'm just curious if there's any.
Bobo,
Fabricio, maybe.
lady, what's her name?
Obama?
No, this is all the names you recognize. It's a lot of just a lot of Sand Elf names, mostly. But your name is one of the last ones. Actually, your names are the last ones, guys.
So we look like suspects. Otherwise.
And so this, that does actually pique the interest of the gnomes looking in on the window. The little kid is just happy using the spoon on the porridge, making a little bit of mess on the table.
I'm gonna watch a kid get murdered.
Wait, does my past vision is displayed to everybody?
Yes.
It's not something that I only see?
So this is a immovable window.
Okay.
You look through, and through this is just a shift in time.
I thought it was relaying the information, but that's important to know that everybody can see.
And sound comes through it as well.
Okay.
So after about 20 minutes of dinner, there is a knock on the door. And it's kind of late night. It's about 9 p.m. And the actually that's not correct.
It would be about midnight if it was 10 when we woke up.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the time of death. Then
Maybe about 2 a.m., 2 o'clock in the morning is when that happened, 2 or 3.
I'm going to have to retroactively adjust that. The time of death was 9 p.m. last night. And so they were having dinner, late dinner, and that's when they hear the knock on the door. Door opens, and Grusius falls kind of flat on his back. You can't see from the angle, but he is dragged out to the table. Wife screams. She freezes. She falls over. Baby screams. And it's a pretty bloody moment. So there's 3 people that come in. 2 humans wearing black cloaks. And a third, a tall one with long black hair, smiling, takes a knife, stabs it in the heart of all 3.
The knight is around.
The knight flips his fingers, and
Powerful too.
The one of his assistants in black begins writing, going upstairs. He withdraws a paintbrush from his pocket and a little bottle of paint, and begins unscrewing it. And then he goes upstairs. You can't see what happened next.
My window won't follow.
No.
It's just a stationary window. So that was 9 p.m. And at about the end of at like 9:59 p.m., you see them walk downstairs, and you don't know if it's Pavel, but you assume it is because this man has had a big clown-like grin on his face the entire time.
It's a level 3, so I got a couple of them. I want to go upstairs and use it again.
What time?
9:30.
Whatever lines up exactly with the guy having walked up the stairs.
Do like 9:20. 9:25.
Yeah, let's just do 9, because I have an entire hour, so we can just look through it.
Okay.
It'll catch up, I'm assuming.
When you get upstairs, in present time, you see that someone has written in black, Jabesis sends his regards.
Jabesis.
Jabesis the whale is the other guy, but I don't remember much else about him.
This guy's got to be pretty powerful, man.
I feel like we saw him in a Zoom in Cube call once, right, Greg?
That's
Yes,
correct.
Yes, that's
But
who he was.
Don't remember what. Maybe we freaked him out when we called.
I remember him going, like, answering it, seeing us, and then just immediately dropping the line.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you marinate on this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What should we do next, friends?
Well, now I'm curious how the gnomes are going to react to the Palo guy, because now they know who he is, and subsequently we are going to be implicated because we're the ones who revealed his identity. Well, no, right? They haven't told his name or anything, but
we have witnesses to our innocence though because of my spell. Like,
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying now the cops know that we know. No. Palo's going to find out that we know about him because of this event.
I don't think so, because we're with the gnomes, not with the regular humans.
And
the humans are the ones that are aligned.
Maybe. I mean, I think, yeah, you're probably
I
right.
don't think because
The gnomes, yeah.
I don't think the gnomes are with him.
And they might be able to hold him
Because
against
the police guy that we bullied was a human police officer.
Yeah.
Right now we're with the gnome police.
Yeah. Okay, I think, yeah, you're right.
I think we'll be fine.
They're probably a lot more efficient than the humans.
And they're the ones actually in charge. Remember the king is, they're not shit. I feel like as long as the gnomes know that we haven't done shit, we're good. And the thing is, I guess we don't know who the Crimson Tigers work for though. Like, are they on any? Well, they're mercenaries, so I guess that doesn't make sense. Whoever has the most money side.
The guy has the motives other than Gillespie there.
Oh yeah, because he was paid by somebody rich. That's literally his only motive.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Michael. What's up?
Yeah, their highest up is that whale guy. I forget what was his name.
Gillespie or some shit.
Fuck.
Giuseppe,
yeah.
It's Gillespie.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Gillespie the whale. Okay. Well,
I'm
yeah,
sure
he's like the
Giuseppe.
highest up. And
I don't know. I always forget to reference that. Oh, it has to be in the middle. I feel like sooner than this. Actually, not even be before this page.
So, but the thing is, Cromwell's right here.
Yeah, but
This war got Cromwell first.
it would be nice to have this index with the year and day we met them.
Yes.
That would be actually a really cool update to that.
Yeah, he's not on here.
We'll check this page.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we definitely met him is the thing. It's been confirmed. So yeah, again, Jesus.
man, we could use one more of Gabe's thing to maybe somehow track down which direction these guys went.
Do you want to track down these guys?
Kinda, yeah, because we just sent that message to Amadeus about this guy.
Yeah, so we already know about him.
Yeah, but we don't know where to find him or how to get
Oh,
him.
yeah. Yes, we're still waiting on that.
Exactly. So if we could find him somehow, just using Gabe's methods, then we could just do it ourselves.
Oh, it's Jabesis, the whale, chairman of the Gorgosi Trade Board.
Chairman of the Gorgosi Trade Board. Interesting. So that's some good information right there. That might mean we need to go to Gorgos.
Yeah, we could just go to Gorgos then.
And cause him some trouble, but I don't know how that would be a difficult task for sure.
Well,
I'm sure he's very.
Well, if Jabesis is involved with this,
Did you find him?
yes, it's Jabesis the whale, chairman of the Gorgosi Trade Board.
When did
We met him right after Spiral. When
This guy's probably stupid.
the
Well,
lady had killed by lightning.
no, Pollyanna was the lady who
Oh.
with your lightning.
Spiral says deceased, killed by adventurers outside of Percy's Manor. You're right.
Oh, Spiral was the dude.
So we've killed Spiral, Tourniquet, Douglas the Sweet Talker. No, wait, no. I meant Shape, Beastman, and then Pollyanna. So that's 4 of the people we've killed.
And then there's Amadeus, who we converted.
That's 5.
True.
And
And then there's a captain we killed way early on. That was the first. It was a disguised gnome, I believe.
that was a gnome working for the Cult of the 5 Gems.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. I'm mistaken in them with the Crimson Tigers. Damn. Dang, so many good storylines to complete.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's nice that some things are getting tied together.
Yeah, definitely.
They usually happen, but I feel like this, especially, like I hadn't heard of the Crimson Tigers for a minute. But then they've just murdered this guy.
Yeah.
You never made it to that competition that Cromwell challenged you to.
Yeah, too much else going on. This big head stuff has really made that take the back seat.
Yeah.
Says the second place Berryberg winner.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But-
number 2, like poop.
God. No, that guy literally. Michael should have won easily, but the blinding skull was so fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael was about to kill him. If he got 1 hit on him, he would have died.
Well, because dude, we had buffed him so bad. Like I had
Yeah.
given him luck. I think we'd done like Curse of Chaos. You gave him Golden Arrow. There was so much shit Michael had stacked on top. I gave him some potions. I'm pretty sure even, and this asshole still literally just won only by blinding Michael like 4 times.
Yalo, that's right.
I had
Which is
my-
why I was blinded by rage and he wanted to kidnap his wife when I walked into that one place.
Yeah, he caused a ruckus and we just did.
I literally saw him and just saw red, and I was like, I gotta steal his wife for revenge.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Remember that.
That was only like a month ago, real life.
Yeah, we should have took her to the lowest part of the Underdark and fed her to a fucking.
Fed her to the tentacle monster at that
Yeah.
one pit.
Give her to like one of those singing heart scarlet woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't remember, arachnotars or some shit.
Let's So do you want to go meet Jabessus then, or do you want to continue looking for this guy?
Do we even know where Jabessus is?
Yeah, he's
Wait,
the
what-
chairman of the Gorgosi Trade Board.
That doesn't mean we know where he is. Like
He's
that
in
means
Gorgosi.
Gorgosi is like like that one place though. It's a vast area. I feel like he's not gonna be so
Gorgos
fully
is
located.
a city.
Gorgos is a city, is also a country. So just how kind of vegan is both a state and it's a city state of this kind of.
We could go to Gorgos then.
But aren't we waiting not only for my parrot to come back, but for business?
Yes, we are.
So one thing is special about your parrot. It's linked with you. So wherever you are, this parrot will come find you.
Oh, this is true. But we are still waiting for business though. Unless you guys just want to not wait for him. But
I'm kind of curious to see what's up with him, but
Yes.
time may be of the essence. You know, it's
Greg, what did my 24-hour past vision, like my next one, see beyond? So you said I walked up the stairs and saw him writing that. What the?
What time do you want to go back to?
I think we said 9:20 or something, but whenever the guy walked upstairs, so presumably after he wrote these words, which I can infer was once he walked up the stairs, I want to aim it towards the other bedrooms and stuff and see what happened.
This one is very uninteresting. All you see is the assistant come up there and write with a paintbrush, Jabessus sends his regards.
I'm gonna use one final past vision on
You
the
do know
very
what you do notice. You get a good look at the guy's face.
Okay.
So you could definitely recognize him. He is a blonde-haired human male. And
Okay,
he's chewing some of this. You've actually seen only one person chew this stuff. It's what's it called? I think it's like bristle leaf. So it's kind of like a chewing thing. So he takes a pouch of that and
It's
chews
like
this.
that. No, it's like that shredded beef jerky that you can get in a can.
oh, the beef jerky dip. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Like that.
I
Yeah, they put fiberglass in it so it gets to your gums quicker.
as a final as a final just clarification on their identities, I would like to use pass vision one final time on the very outside of the front door, like 3 feet out, so that we get a perfect view of the faces as they walk out of the door and do whatever.
Oh, well, the thing is, if you do that, then the public's gonna see it. Do you want the public to see this guy?
Why not? I don't mind making some
Worry about
commotion.
it. We can just push him away, like tell the guards, gnomes to keep him away.
Yeah. Because they're getting some good info out of this.
So you said there were 3 people, Greg. Am I able now to see all their faces clearly as they walk out?
Yes, you're able to see this using this pass vision for like from 9:40 to 10:40. You can get a good look at them as they come by.
So one of the guys, I'm assuming, is the Black Knight out of his armor.
That's Povil.
Yeah.
And then there's a blonde assistant, and looks like it's actually 2 blonde assistants, but one has a pretty scarred face. So we'll just call that guy the scarred face guy, assistant. And so it's just 3
SFG.
people. Yeah, SFG, the blonde assistant that chews the bristle leaf. You actually see him squirt a mouthful of the bristle leaf onto the street as he leaves the house.
I want to ask the known forensic guy if I want to point him towards exactly where he spit and ask him if there's any sort of technique that would allow him to identify the person through that.
No, but I suppose I could take a sample. He puts it in a little vial. He takes it's kind of dried and it's mixed in with some dirt because it's hours old, like a half a day old at least.
So what do they give us for this information? What do they say to us?
They're very grateful to you guys, and they tell you if you're on the lookout, we're gonna let the Veganese police know as well that this the description of these people.
Okay, so we run into them.
I think, Gabe, you should turn into an animal that has crazy smell, like bear.
Oh,
that.
good idea. I was already thinking of doing that and flying around because murderers tend to come back to the scene, but these guys are professional, not just like serial killers. So
Yeah, he's not gonna come back. He's we don't know.
There's probably loot in this guy's house. This guy has scammed so many people. We should come back here
Oh shit!
and
Yeah,
ransack
we
the
should.
place for all our
No.
gold that was stolen.
Okay, Greg,
Genius.
that gives me an idea. I have the door spell. We'll just come back and I'll open the door.
Oh, I'll just fly in and open it for you guys. I'll turn both of you invisible. Fly in through a window. and
Let's wait until
Yeah.
Let's wait a little bit.
But I do want to say, how do you guys feel about us mentioning to the gnome police chief that that one guy we bullied knows about these guys and lets them kind of operate under their nose?
Wait a minute, you're going to go back to the police chief? That was Schuler Rubenstein, and this was the guy that you bullied already. You're going to tell him something?
No. I wanted to go to the gnome police chief and let him know that the Rubenstein guy knows who the murderer, the main murderer dude of this
He's
murder
interacting
was.
with them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of suss out if he knows, if he's also in on it, or if it's just the human police that are allowing the Crimson Tigers to operate secretly. Because he clearly was bribed by the smiling guy
Yeah.
to report false goods.
So they pass along word. The gnomes don't have a police, but they do have a secret police that kind of operates in the city. That's actually the person who saw you guys go into the palace. He was a member of the secret police.
Oh, okay.
So
That
they
makes
sort of have a
sense.
little network of communication to keep up tabs on the happy-go-lucky veganese people. But yeah, you actually see one other drop of it looks like from where the guy spat, he spat again, going south. So this is in the gnome quarter. He's now heading kind of south down this way.
Greg, if I roll high enough, can I Google what animal smells the best?
You can do that truffle pig again if you want.
Oh, I think, yeah, truffle pig is good. I'll do a truffle pig.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
Oh, geez. 4. Can I de-spell and go again?
You turn into a pig with a very poor sense of smell, but it's interesting. 2 Chains has picked up the scent.
Oh, hell yeah.
So 2 Chains smells the little kind of drops of a bristle leaf juice, and you can see that it's going traveled south and then east. So 2 Chains is actually leading you guys through the town.
Communicate with the animal,
Okay.
giving him 3 extra intelligence and a better grasp of my intent.
Bad business in the gnome quarter.
That's not good.
Gnome quarter.
Maybe the gnomes are also in on it. Shit.
Well, that's all he says right now after seeing the blood. After
Oh
seeing
yeah,
the
I was gonna say we just left a murder scene. That's
Yeah.
why he's saying that.
He's not saying in general. But he
Okay.
said, you want me to follow this trail?
Yes, I want to show him the spit of both samples. I want to have our forensic gnome kind of let him smell the vial, and I want to also have him smell the second piece that we found and see if he can get something out of that.
So
He's already good enough, I think.
he's basically leading you. He's got the scent. He's now kind of trotting through the busy streets, ducking in and out of the partying veganese people, and it leads into a tavern. Not the same one where you guys went, but it's a different tavern. It looks kind of like a rundown establishment.
Does advanced communicate with animals still going on?
Yes.
I want to tell him to be a little, to try to be more subtle, and I want to grab us a table and see if he can point us out somebody in the crowd.
There's no one there. It's basically actually there is one person there who is, it looks like the same bartender as the bartender of the pickled herring way back in Lappin.
No,
Looks like the exact same bartender.
The decrepit guy?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, isn't the pickled herring where I left my cat?
Yes, that's correct. Lucy the cat.
is Lucy here?
No.
Must be a twin.
I'm gonna say, what are you doing here?
You want drinks for the night?
I'm like, don't pretend like you don't know us.
I don't know you. Never seen
Do
you
you have
before.
a brother?
Ah,
No,
There's a
Let's see what this
sibling?
idiot's name is.
Maybe you do.
it's just me. I've been here for vegan my whole life.
Let's say the pickled herring doesn't ring a bell.
No,
What the hell?
Gabe's looking.
It's Otis. It has to be. Otis is the name of the guy, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Otis.
No, that's a different you didn't learn the name of the guy there. He's
Oh,
just
his
an
name,
old
yeah,
barman.
it's just old barman.
Mhm.
Shit.
Ask him. I'll ask him. Do you have a brother?
I already
Uh,
asked him that.
no, I don't have a brother. I've lived here all my life.
Did I read his mind?
Sure. Yeah.
That's a waste of a spell.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I'm consulting you guys.
I don't think it's a waste. because
Okay.
you can see he will know if customers have stayed
Oh,
here.
yeah, at the very least, when you read his mind, yeah, you're right.
I'll do that, Greg. Down to one amethyst.
So this guy is basically not a bartender. That's his identity, but he is the owner of a safe house operated by the Crimson Tigers.
Oh.
So he is a nameless butler for the Crimson Tigers. He gave up his identity. He basically gave himself to the Crimson Tigers.
So this is the front.
Yeah, we could, when we get the password from if we get the password from the parrot, we might be able to fucking talk to this guy like we're but that's no bueno. Since he works for the Crimson Tigers, I think he knows who we are.
Maybe we should just say like,
I feel like we should just kill him. And
You
leave it
did
at the
learn
top.
he does have a Zuman cube in his possession.
You know what? I'm gonna do a sudden decision.
Oh,
You said
oh,
nobody
hold on.
else.
Can I do something?
Let's go ahead.
I want to do like a hypnotic melody on him.
Okay.
And I just want to go, what's the password?
What's the password?
I'm gonna do with my papers.
Oh, I suck. Sorry, I stole them along with the character sheet.
Oh, you're good.
Right.
Did you actually roll a 20 for what?
no,
No.
this is just
You suck.
for the viewers.
Let's see here.
Ooh,
Where's
that
my
was an
paper?
actual 20.
Scratching my balls. Actual 20. You just wasted it, dude.
I'm wasting
Oh.
my good rolls right now.
No, Greg rolled for you, Michael.
Sorry, Michael. This is what actually.
Yeah, whatever.
But what is, does he do anything, Greg?
So this is the Gefilte Fish Tavern. He is a member of the League of Stoic Butlers that basically give their identity to the Crimson Tigers in exchange for security, wealth, or to get out of a prison sentence.
So that probably means that the pickled herring guy is also a butler. And this is sort of like what they look like once they go through that process, maybe. He's like a witcher of butlers.
No, I don't. And so hear me out. I feel like
You know
it's
what?
a gnome who maybe murdered this guy and took his identity.
No, you know that who this guy is. You know this is not a gnome. This is for sure a human.
So it is the same exact guy then.
It looks like the same exact guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I think
Yeah.
it's just what they look like after they go through this.
I
They
see.
give up their identity.
I'm like one of those thumb.
Yeah, or he might be wearing a ring.
The kids or
He
something.
might be wearing your alteration, like an alteration ring, like that one you used to have.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about me killing him?
No,
No,
You
not
stand on
necessary
him.
right now. Miss Mall is talking to you too much.
No, but he
Just like we just walked in, this guy's our only lead. And what if I just murdered him right now,
he's gonna
guys?
snitch on us. We're identified.
No, we don't know that yet.
So let's paint the scene here. You guys are in a bar.
Yeah.
It's completely empty, kind of like how the pickled herring was. Nothing going on. It's just a nasty kind of a decrepit looking old man, at the bar. And he's just wiping the bar down. Want something to drink? And apparently this is where Pavel and his two assistants went. That's where the trail ends.
I did the hypnotic melody and he never told me what he
Oh,
said.
I'm sorry.
Password.
A lot going on. What did you roll for that?
Oh, good. That's a good question, my friend. I should probably roll for that. Oh. 15. I pulled a Michael and rolled it 20 times until I got a high number.
It doesn't immediately affect him, but eventually he's kind of succumbs to it. He doesn't want to give you the password. I don't want to give you the password.
He's mentally fortified, I bet.
I'll say, why not?
I wanna wait.
Hold on, let me inquire.
I don't. They would not like it if I gave away their secrets.
I wanna say, where with Pavel, and I want a major illusion Pavel coming through the door.
I could make him hallucinate that too. You want me to?
Maybe we could use that in tandem. I don't know if it would help.
No. Let's just do yours, major illusion.
So he just says, so you're going to do a major illusion?
Yeah, and I want to make it seem like Pavel aggressively opens the door and says, "Why are you wasting our time?"
Ah, welcome back, sir. Back so soon?
I want to make him slam the table.
Make an illusion roll for this.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we just make him ask the password?
12 plus, what could I add to that, Greg? Like concentration or something?
I think that's just a flat on roll. So it doesn't look quite right. The fist grows like just like a cartoon fist. Bonk. Just kind of shakes him out of the illusion. Whoa. What's going on? Whoa. I'm sorry, we're closed for today. Please kindly leave the establishment.
As we're leaving, oh wait, no. Here, I want to do a minor hallucination and do like a level 1 hallucination. Make my blow dart look like a straw, and I just want to hit him.
You're gonna blow dart this guy.
What do your darts do?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
He falls. Roll for this. That's interesting. Okay, he falls and hits his head on the counter, and he's laying there now on the side behind his bar.
I'm going to use the zooming cube.
In his back pocket, within like a little buttoned pouch, you take a zoom-in cube.
Okay, and then I wish I could make him forget. That's not going to happen.
I feel like there has to be a secret network or some sort of like safe house.
I'll do a reverse. I'll do a song of reverse the melody, the healing melody. Why did I forget that?
While Seth is doing that, can I start knocking on walls and on like the floor?
Yeah.
I want to find something hollow.
I'm just going to do a song of restoration, Greg, so I can heal
Oh,
up.
that's what you forgot.
Yeah, I'm going to do that to heal up any cuts from him slamming his head. I just want to clean that up. That way when somebody comes in, it doesn't look like he was hit. Just something happened to him.
Yeah, even if he does say he was hit, everybody will be like, "Oh, you're fine."
So yeah, it was a little cut on his forehead, which kind of heals on up. You do notice on his he's got a little pinky ring on, and it looks so similar. And when you take it off, there's kind of a scruffy looking red-haired man, much younger.
I knew it.
Below his face.
Perfect. Now we can swap positions. One of us could be this guy, fellas.
Wow.
We don't know enough.
No,
So
we know enough.
this is add a ring to your inventory. What's the name of this ring? This would be the ring of the decrepit bartender head, and in parentheses, right, head.
Okay. Sweet.
On his other pinky, you see another one, and that's hands.
I'll take that too. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm out of here, fellas. I think we got what we needed.
Well, I still want to keep searching.
Or do you want to get rid of this guy and then one of us will just fill in?
Yeah, I think we need to get rid of him. I mean, his ring has been stolen, so that's going to be compromised, and we need to like immediately just play that role. I feel like for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Michael has an opportunity here to receive Para's blessing. So Michael, make a spiritual listening check. If it's above 10, something good happens.
Oh, 7 total. Fuck.
Something important is here. That's all.
You guys want to use detect magic?
Yeah, you do
I
that.
think I have to check that out. I will, Greg.
The strongest presence is the Zuman cube in his now in your guys' inventory.
Is there any fainter presences?
Yes, upstairs. There is a presence.
Did my knocking encounter any hollow spaces or secret holdings?
It seems to be. It's interesting. Once it's just there's 3 rooms upstairs, kind of nasty looking, little very bare bones room, dusty sheets. But one of the doors, actually, all 3 of the doors are kind of somewhat magical.
How much trouble is it to get past?
Well, they open, but you don't know what is magical about them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Should I roll again for search?
I can tell you, there's nothing in the rooms. You guys do a very diligent search of this. 2 Chains is sniffing around. Clearly, they stayed in one of the rooms.
let's get rid of this guy real quick.
How?
I don't know.
You just healed him so that it wouldn't look suspicious to the people.
Well, he doesn't look like him
No.
anymore.
I know, but what I'm saying is now, like,
We could kill him.
well, I feel like that's literally the only option, but because realistically, I doubt they give a shit about this guy, so he's not even good, like, a good, what the kidnap victim or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. But he knows the secrets still.
What if we performed some kind of lobotomy?
I can stupefy him.
You could do
I
that,
could
or
use
is
a
your surgery?
Oh shit, dude. That would be the perfect way, I feel like, to interrogate somebody. If you could stupefy him, maybe that could make him dumb enough for my command to come into play. And then you could just tell us shit. Does stupefy make lower intelligence?
Yeah, it's
How much?
oh dude, it's an insane amount. And
If you still have that helmet, that makes him dumber?
yeah, no, I got rid of that.
Oh, damn it, that actually,
That would have been
Shit.
Put that on them.
clinically retarded. They probably would have been.
cause that works once with a vendor.
It's 2 plus wisdom, so that's 5. That's at least that's 7 minus intelligence.
Dude, okay, can you do that? Cause that might put him low enough
Let's
for me to use
well,
command.
let's bring him upstairs. I mean, I don't like him being here right now because those guys could show up any minute.
But
But
either way, they're gonna show up and notice he's missing, so I feel
well,
like,
that's why I'm gonna have one of us is gonna have his disguise on when they show up.
and then what, we're in the upstairs?
We can just be
Hiding?
we could just be drinking at the bar because it's a bar.
But they're gonna find that suspicious because the bar tends to be empty.
Why would they find it suspicious? So a couple of stragglers just drinking in the bar and the same guy who's always been there is behind the counter still? What's suspicious about that?
I don't know, just every time we go, like,
I
the
don't,
other bar we went into was also empty, so maybe this is one of those things like a Hell's Angel bar, you're not gonna find some random drinkers drinking at a Hell's Angel bar, you know what I'm saying?
but
Then maybe I'm
but
overthinking.
we drank, he offered us a drink when we came in and we drank at the pickled herring, no problem. I don't
Okay,
think it's a
okay.
big deal,
I'll give you that, yeah,
you know,
maybe they also wanna,
like they have to put on the front, they have to, otherwise the business gets shut down.
so what, me and Michael and 2 Chains are drinking together and you're this
Yeah,
guy?
I can do that, I'm willing to do that.
I'll give you the gambler's potion to hold on to.
If I
Don't
need to,
drink it,
yes.
yeah, unless you need to. But first, I do think we need to take advantage of the time we have and interrogate this guy first thing. He'll give you knowledge for you to play your role better on top of that.
Yeah,
So Greg, I wanna use command in tandem with his -7 intellect, whatever that spell is, stupefy. And then, does that make him dumb enough for command to work?
So let's take this one step at a time. I'm going to assume, Michael, you carry him upstairs. You guys set him in a chair, and Seth, you hit him with a stupefied. Well, you wake him up. He says, I told you to leave. Why are you still in my bar? And you can tell this is just, he's using the old man voice. You know, he doesn't look like an old man. He's just using the voice.
He probably doesn't realize the rings are off.
That's correct.
He can't tell. So
and then you hit him with the stupefy? Yeah.
And now I cast command on him.
He's too stupid to understand English.
Oh, dang. So his intelligence must have been
pretty low.
Shit. Greg, is there any way to like control stupefy and make it less potent?
No.
Like with an accuracy roll?
He understands barely any words. He understands some common tongue, but his intelligence is just a little bit too low to really understand anything.
Crimson Tiger.
Crimson Tiger boss. Hey, boss.
Password.
Crimson Tiger need to go to Whale.
Whale, big boss. Crimson
Where
Tiger.
is Whale?
Whale Ocean.
Fuck.
Password. What word?
Where is Giuseppe?
Jesse B.
It's Jabez.
Jabesi. Fuck.
Jabesi.
All right, what do we do? If he recasts stupefy, is there an accuracy roll for that? Because
I don't think we should do anything like that. Okay, well, I think we should just I don't know, knock him out or something, or
I mean, he needs to die.
Garb, make a spiritual listening check.
3.
Oh, you said guard.
Wow.
You don't hear anything.
You should let him on fire.
Dude, what is that bad luck with like that particular roll? That is really upsetting, honestly.
Dude, it is so frustrating.
That's already twice this session. I got a 2 and a 3. What the hell?
And I got a 7 total, and I have a +4 on it.
So
Yeah.
I will just you know what? I'll use Dispel Magic on him for the stupefy. And then I just want to be like, look, dude, you're pretty much donezos. I want to put on the thing, the ring, show my face.
No, how'd you get that?
I say,
I'm gonna smack the shit out of him and tell him to not answer questions that we don't ask.
I say, if you want to not lose your livelihood, you are going to comply, and I will make sure that you are not harmed in this process.
Greg, I would like to attempt one more command on him because I've got a good feeling. Because, dude, if you only took 7 intelligence from him, that guy's stupid as shit. So he might have 5 or less intelligence. But did it work?
What is the command you need? It needs to be like 6 intelligence or less, something.
Tell us what you know. Tell us what you know about tigers. No, fuck. That wouldn't.
Tell us the password.
About the Crimson Tiger. Oh yeah, tell us the password.
I can't. I'm not gonna, no, I won't tell you that. No, you don't understand what that would mean for me. His intelligence is more than. His intelligence is. I'm going to say it is actually 6. 6 intelligence.
I'm just gonna say. And you are who?
I'm a butler.
No, I'm a butler.
What?
Look at me. Do you not realize where you're at right now?
Fine, I'll tell you. Where the birds sleep.
Okay.
Somebody write. All of us write this down. Actually,
Where are the birds?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when is Pavel coming back?
He said he had to make one more stop, and then he was going to head back to Borbos.
So you're going to so he's coming back here?
Where the birds.
Perhaps he said, I don't ask many questions. That's how I've kept my life this long. He said he was coming back to have the room ready in case he returned.
Okay.
I want to say if you want to live even longer, then you'll tell us everything you know about tending the tavern.
Well, this is my job. I don't remember who I was before this, but I have assumed over the years that I've made a deal with the Crimson Tigers to keep my life in exchange for anytime someone says those words to me. They are given a room. There's a key under my at the desk that opens up if you use it on one of the rooms that we're in right now, the room is much, much nicer.
Oh, that's interesting. Some pocket dimension shit.
So let's go get that key real quick.
What's that? The room of requirement.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sounds like it.
I'm gonna get the key.
So are we gonna kill this guy or what?
I don't think it'll be necessary right now because no matter what, he doesn't have his identity anymore. I have his identity in my hand.
Well, that's not what I'm concerned about. He literally has seen all of our faces. He knows who we are. In the sense of like he's gonna be like,
but that's what I'm saying. Who's he gonna tell?
his bosses. His fucked up.
Yeah, I'm worried he's going to tell his bosses.
But if he tells them what happened, they're just gonna kill him. So he has no.
But then they'll
know. Yeah.
They're gonna torture him until, I bet they have magic strong enough to just weasel it out of him.
For sure, but that's why I'm saying, why would he even contact them then? Because he knows what his fate would be.
Well, he's gonna be sought out anyways. I'm just trying to think of like a real crime organization, no, like all defectors are gonna be sought out and killed, like they're not gonna dig that this guy just fucked him over.
What if we ask him to come join our squad, and if he
Let me scan it first.
he can be safe, and we're gonna like take down the Crimson Tigers.
He is a level 5 fighter. He's not interested in when you read his mind earlier, you could tell he is loyal to the Crimson Tigers.
Yeah.
We gotta kill this guy.
He is a neutral evil person.
Oh, he's done for. I'd say. I just
So,
want to sneak up behind him and.
Michael, make a roll for that.
I'm gonna use luck on his roll because I feel
Oh wow!
shenanigans coming.
Not one.
No!
Oh,
Well, 16 though.
no, not one.
Your luck maybe negates the critical loss, but still.
It's not you basically just kind of try to pull his head off rather than break it. But
Ow, stop.
So
I will use silence.
it's just
I will use silence, Greg, to shut him up.
I want to grab his head and shove my thumbs through his eyes.
Michael, make
you have to wait for
Michael. Yeah. Let's do a new policy. One thing at a time.
Sorry.
And this is okay. It's just for everybody.
Yeah.
So Michael, make a strength check here.
17 plus 8.
Oh,
So
I actually ripped this fucking guy's
you can hear he's silent, but you could just see, yes, like the little arteries are breaking, and
Dude, it's like the one. It's
That's
like
how
after you guys telling him, listen, it's okay, it's done, zone. Don't worry about it. Michael
This
literally rips his head off.
that's
It
how
doesn't-
Kratos kills Apollo in in the game.
Jeez.
Rips his head off just like that. It's pretty brutal. So
Michael
Michael just
just twisting like.
So, I don't know if this is okay, but you guys took him to the nice room which was the same room, but it was furnished very nicely. The dusty urn in the corner was a beautiful vase. The bed is a nice, very nice linen.
Now there's blood all over it.
And now it's just splattered with blood. Yeah, that was a pretty brutal thing. He is dead. The barman of the what's it called? The gefilte fish is defeated, killed.
Yeah.
You learn from him that he had to make a stop before leaving, but that he might be back. You learned that Pavel had to make a stop before leaving for Borgos.
Can I do a search check? And also don't forget my ring of affluence and the scar when I do this check. Use this one often. Epic yarn. I do. I just never really talk in front of an audience. Damn it. Got a 4.
Actually, a pretty elementary search would reveal this. There's some crumpled notes in a waste paper basket.
Ooh.
It looks like there is some dates on there, and there was a. It looks like just scratches and scribbles, and a lot of curse words. Actually, it's just swear words. A lot of like little smiley faces too. It's kind of peculiar. There was someone, he wrote summer of the first of spring, and then he started counting the days, 30 for each season. And it looks like he circled the date where he stayed last night. So, which is, I think it's the 3rd of summer. Well, no, it'd be currently the 3rd of summer, so it was the 2nd of summer.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the date, but he circled the date right before where the current date is.
Okay. Sweet. Well then, I think this will suffice. What about this ornate urn in the corner? How nice is this?
It's kind of it's actually quite nice looking urn. But when you try to take it out, it turns into just a nasty little pottery urn. Very dusty.
Very cool. I like this spell.
Mhm.
I wish I could try, use this key more often somehow. But okay. So thank you for that, Greg.
Mhm.
I say I just post up right there at the bar and just hang out. What do you guys think?
Go to the park.
One thing I wanted to do before leaving the
At the bar.
Oh yeah.
Seth, make a sigil of cursed touch. I don't think it'll do anything too crazy. Or how about tectonic shift? It'll create, maybe hopefully make the building collapse on them.
Well, I'm in the building.
Well,
No,
I'd say we
that's why
stay
we
in
leave
the
a
bar.
sigil with like a note on the table. Because they're gonna come in, they're gonna be like, why isn't our bartender here? Then they're gonna go to the table, look at it, and when they open it, they'll think it's a note from the bartender, and it'll be a tectonic shift. Plus, like a stronger tectonic shift. But that's only if you want to do that. I feel like it might be good though.
Maybe.
I think it would be better because I don't think that's gonna really phase them that much. It might do some damage, but
I just think it'll be more of a message. But if you have a better idea,
A liquid lock one would be pretty
I
dope.
like the idea of staying there and just taking shifts and just
Okay. Well, I definitely should not take a shift because my charisma is garbage, dude. Like, I think Seth should be the only one portraying the bartender. He's got the rings, and I lent him my gambler's potion. So if he needs to, he can drink that. And
Boost my deception.
yeah, by like
Seth and I, because really we just need to stay there long enough to maybe see what's up, and they might not, and just ambush them.
Greg, can I actually do a second search for the rooms with the special key?
The other rooms, sure. You see in one, there's a little splatter of in the waste paper basket. There is a little splatter of bristle leaf juice.
I'm sorry.
You know, bristle leaf
Bristle
juice. So
Okay. Now, is that like consumable, or is that from him spitting it out?
you can eat it if you want. It looks like this guy was sitting in the room at one point and just spat out. You know.
Any valuables in any of the drawers?
No, empty.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna turn into a mouse and try to be in the bottom floor rafters. That way I can keep an eye out on Seth and Michael. And maybe Michael can be a lone drinker. How do you feel about that with 2 Chainz?
Yeah, but I want to disguise myself. Like, I want to wrap my sword up and put it against the wall in like a big blanket, and I just want to, like, be hooded or something, and have my armor like underneath, like a little tunic type of thing.
So you guys are basically there waiting. As you guys are getting ready for this, a pair of gnomes come in. They're actually investigative gnomes. And they recognize you. Oh, it's you 3 adventurers. This was one of the last sightings of this was a sighting of the man in black armor. Any sighting of him here?
Should we tell him he might be back later? Should we tell him that?
Well, they were at the crime scene, so they know that we know.
Yeah, they know we're looking for him too.
So I just want to say this is our intention too. If you want to make us honorary deputies, we do intend to relay the information to you if we happen to see him. Maybe, I don't know, how do you guys feel about that? That way, because I do.
We would like some jurisdiction here to help us with our investigation.
It seems like there's 2 coinciding investigations at this time. Very well. Do what you see is best. We're going to investigate some of the other sightings of the man.
Okay. Do you have like a badge or something that we could show to people just to get more, to coerce them with information? Or do you just do this sort of like, you just ask questions and you go in sort of blindly?
Well, they're the secret police. Remember that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we're friends of Orbelius. So if you're a friend of Orbelius, we're a friend of yours. So we're going to go to the other, interrogate some other witnesses.
Just wanted to see how things were done with the secret police. I want to know if they were able to coerce people easier because of like something that they had, like some sort of credentials or something.
So there's about 500 gnomes live in this part of town, maybe 1,000 or something like that. A large group of gnomes, but they know each other. It's kind of it's a tight-knit group. So people, if they know who's who, and they know who's in the secret police and who's kind of got power. So that's how it works.
Don't you remember how all the people made fun of us for challenging the wizards? That is the majority of vegan doesn't.
They have no idea about these guys. So how's about, should we then tell him what we know?
Well, we're going to once we find out more. That's what we're relaying to them right now, telling them to kind of leave us to our business here so that you can take up the disguise. I'm going to be a rat in the rafters. Michael's going to be a lone drinker hiding his sword, and you're going to be playing the bartender. So my intention is hopefully I don't get identified as a rat, and then if shit goes down, dude, I've got your level 5 golden hero scroll that I haven't used.
Yeah, man,
so
that's
I'm ready to throw down.
Okay, so yeah, we'll tell him then. We'll tell him we have an idea of where he might be. No confirmations yet. Should I tell him, Michael, that at least we know that he's making a stop and then he's leaving?
We don't even know if that's true. I kind of just want to be vague because I don't want to have to deal with these guys.
So I'll say we've heard he's running errands and he's still in town.
Still in town. We'll be on the lookout. Thank you.
You're welcome. And by the way, the bar is closed for the day.
We're not drinking on the job. Very well.
Okay.
Were you trying to convey a message there?
No, really, I was just trying to say, so if you see, keep your eye out around here too. Basically, just sort of keep your eye out around. If you see anything, please come back to us and let us know.
Very well. We'll do this.
We'll help with the investigation any way that we can. If you need to use Gabe's past spell or anything like that, please let us know.
Oh, have you used that here? Is that
Actually, can you tell him to warn the other gnomes to kind of steer clear of this bar area?
This bar. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. So
we can do our investigation without some other people being like, "Oh, what's going on here?" and kind of.
Okay. I told him to come back and let us know if they find anything.
Yeah. Well, we should definitely we're definitely going to collaborate, but I don't want anybody fucking our shit up and coming into the bar and then being like, "Hey, have you guys seen these people?"
We always have such disjointed conversations with NPCs.
I think it's I try to be too maybe you get in depth sometimes.
Yeah, you try to get so specific about wording sometimes when it's like, dude, you talk normally to me.
No, it's my.
So they just asked you, have you used the past vision in this area? Have you discovered anything?
No.
Okay.
We haven't, but we will keep you updated, and we can't use any more of that today. We would have to do that tomorrow.
Also, technically, we did commit a murder, so we shouldn't mention that.
Yeah, no, we're not mentioning that.
Carry on. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, Lord's work.
He leaves, and I'll just set the scene. You guys, let's pause me if there's anything you want to do, but right now you're just taking your roles. 2 Chains is upstairs, and you guys are just posted up. After about 2 hours, kind of a funny looking character walks in. This is what's his name? Guy walks in, and he stumbles to the bar, says, "I'd like a drink, please. Veganese mead, please."
I'm gonna do a search check and look for the veganese mead.
You find it underneath the there's veganese mead, and there's just some grog, and that's pretty much all they have. And so you pour in a little veganese mead.
Yep, I don't want to really say anything. I just want to do that, and then I'll go 5 coin.
Yeah, be stoic, because that other guy was stoic as shit. He couldn't do nothing else to say.
So he hands over the coin, kind of looks around, and sits there, has his drink.
I just want to keep cleaning glasses, wiping down the table, restocking even. I'll look around and see if anything looks low, stack glasses. I just want to make the place look nice.
Oh, can I mention to Seth real quick?
Sure.
Caution, make it look like you're pouring yourself a drink, but put the gambler's potion into a cup. Because I feel like if you need to all of a sudden drink it,
I'll set it up
to deception. Maybe you try to do that and casually sip of it. That way it doesn't look like it's a potion.
I'll have one set up somewhere. I'll keep it under the counter. Keep a poured mug under the counter.
So he ends up having his drink and says, "Well, back to my shift."
Oh, so it's just a soldier.
I'll say have a good one. Thank you for visiting the tavern.
Something eel. Greg, what's this place called again?
It's called the Gefilte Fish.
The gefilte fish. Shit. That's easy to remember now.
Yeah, but I didn't think Jews existed in here. All right.
There's relevant people.
Gnomes. So we'll just
4,400 gnomes.
So I'll just keep cleaning, making the place look nice, and then at some point I want to try my best to not really even move. I'll stay in the same spot, and meditate.
I kill Seth.
So after a while, Michael, you're just sitting there in your tavern. You guys are chilling, meditating. No one else comes in the rest of the day. So another 3 hours pass. It's now it's about 5 p.m. Things are starting to close down for the day. Some people are still open. Some businesses are still open. The World's Fair is kind of dying down as it's getting a little darker.
How long does the World's Fair last, Greg?
They say this is like all season, all summer.
Wow.
How many days have we been here? When is business gonna arrive?
Business is going to be arriving in like 11 days. So he'll be arriving on, I think he's going to be arriving on the 15th of summer.
I feel like we've been here 2 days already since we started the session.
I think just one day.
Yeah, just one day. This morning we just sold everything.
Yeah, but then we waited out the night after I windowed shit. So I'm assuming. Okay, maybe I'm just disoriented. Sorry, but dang, that means we still have 6 days then for Gordon to come back with any news from Amadeus.
Yeah, it's gonna be some time. We're gonna be here for a while. But let's keep chilling.
Can we do any speed running at some point? Only because I feel like 7 days of chilling
Yeah.
vegan might not be too.
Yeah, it will be good content for the viewers.
Well,
So,
I do.
Do you guys want to do that?
Maybe speed run until something happens. If you've got something in mind.
Yeah.
So we just I'll go through it day by day. Okay, so it's currently the 4th of summer.
Yes.
But I want to have been in the tavern this whole time. Like Seth is bartender. Michael, maybe if you're still down, is the random
You
drinker.
can always sleep upstairs. I mean, we can. I'm willing to switch shifts with Michael if necessary, because once he shows up, we're just gonna go all out on the fucking guy.
And I want to continue my shaft technique, like just chilling in the rafters, waiting, unsuspecting.
So there-
for unsuspecting.
Let's say the next day, the 5th of summer, you start the morning. There's a fellow who is hastily comes in. This is a familiar face, actually. This is the guy, looks like his name is Ludwig. And he's there. He was the guy wearing the big poofy white wig.
Oh, the Michael.
The census guy.
Yeah, and so he's
Oh,
there. Bowl of porridge, please. Make on the double.
Hmm.
I'm in
Well,
with Lord.
Get him a little bowl of porridge. He gobbles it down. He's definitely running like, oh, so much left to do.
This guy's always busy.
What can we do to help him?
Maybe give him like a song of like chillness or some shit.
I don't want to break character.
Okay.
Okay,
That's probably
Greg, what I
why.
do, I want to secretly, if I can, leave a sack of 200 gold right outside the tavern, so that when he walks out, he runs into it and maybe it uplifts his spirits a little bit.
Okay.
That's strange. What a weird thing for you. I mean, that's kind of chaotic. You're weird. Like you just
Yeah,
drop-
he's not totally evil.
Yeah. Chaotic neutral.
I've never honestly done this, but I am being generous due to my recent influx in
With Para.
coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Para see anything upon me for this, or
That'd be the god of charity.
what is that? Tess?
Karumu, I think.
Rumu, okay.
So Ludwig is running late. Actually, make a cooking check, Seth.
Yeah, I'll see if he likes this because
And Michael, you see, and this guy, as he's talking, his little briefcase is open, and it's just stuffed full of these pink census forms, these identity forms that like you see people.
Get a 4.
Got a 4
but plus Gabe's luck spell. So
plus the Gabe's luck. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Don't forget to take off your health for that. This is the blood magic.
So he says, "Oh, this is it's quite good. Better than last time, if I do say so myself."
Say-
Thank you.
I've had time to practice.
Thank you kindly. Off to work. And so he gets up and oh, Michael, your video cut out.
Oh no, Michael is dead.
Michael dead. 3 blind mice. Okay, so he gets up. Michael, can you hear us?
He might have disconnected. Maybe.
No, I don't think he
He
disconnected.
disconnected. He used the
Guys,
flashbang.
Guys, look.
He used
Chinese
flashbang.
Chinese spy balloon EMP'd him. The
Chinese spy balloon.
him.
Michael.
Oh, we got a message.
Well, that was me.
Nick, you're sick, dude. You're sick. Yeah, what are you, a pervert?
Oh, Busy Bee. You're okay. Here we go.
I met a woman the other day whose last name was Busy Bee.
That can't be true. Are you fucking serious? Busy Bee was her real legal name.
Yep.
That is dumb as shit. I would not
Pretty
marry
dumb.
her and be mad at her parents.
Well, if you marry her, she doesn't have that last name anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, her
you-
last name is Busy Bee.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually.
but her first name is Busy or Very.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm very busy bee. How are you?
Well,
First name gayest, last name ever.
I met a guy whose name was literally Richard Johnson the other day.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Like,
dope.
really?
There we go.
Well,
Good
David
name.
Johnson.
It's like that guy whose real name is Staff Sergeant Fight Master.
That's like a Tekken name or something.
yeah, you're not.
That's a
It's like
Japanese translation.
I was thinking it was a Japanese translation of an American,
So
like
perfect, yeah.
Bandit Keith, wearing the American
Yeah.
bandana. Well, okay, so this guy, you do this little telekinesis trick, Gabe, put a satchel outside so that when he walks out, as he's walking out, a pink census form flies out from his back little briefcase. He brought his work home with him. Michael, it kind of whops over by your feet.
As a mouse, can I run over to it and grab it in my mouth and bring it upstairs?
Sure, if you want.
I'll do that secretly. That way Michael doesn't have to kind of give up his stoic drinking.
Yeah, just keep him stupid. Keep him ready.
Right now, Michael just seems to me like when they introduced Aragorn and the
Yeah.
Prancing Pony,
Yes.
just drinking with the hood and shit.
Yeah.
So this was it's a form brought upstairs. So you see this guy, the mouse Gabe brings it upstairs. He doesn't notice. Then what's his name? Ludwig. He flies out and he trips actually on the little sack of money, but is pleasantly surprised. Oh my goodness. Oh, Para, you signed on me today. And he puts it in his little pocket and trots to work happily. His little wig is boop, 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 boop as he walks away.
All right.
I should have given him some speed beans. Oh wow.
Oh shit! I bet you. No, you might make him an addict. I almost feel like.
Yeah, he already got $200. It's good enough.
Yeah, what are we giving this guy? We don't even know this guy.
I just
Yeah,
feel
that
pity
was
for
more of
him.
a random act of. I don't know. Maybe I feel guilty. I rolled a 20 in his home and found what we needed.
Let me see here. Oops. Let me see this. Okay, so you see on the pink form, it looks like it's a census form for a household. The name is Schultz, and there's 3 children.
This is the house that we saw earlier, wasn't it?
No, this is completely new people. Looks like a standard Veganese family.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything to us. It's,
Interesting. All right. Well,
But there's a note on it. It looks like just recent handwriting or quill writing. to be filed.
Oh, he might come back for this.
Yeah. Or we could bring it to him, but I don't want to leave post, unless Gabe, you want to turn to
Just drop it outside the
fly
door.
it over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of toss it outside the door.
So you want to turn into a bird or a falcon with this in your beak and fly through the window?
No, I'll literally
Throw
just
it out.
flick it under the door, like, just flick it to the very outside. Maybe he'll think it fell out when he tripped.
The doors don't really allow for that kind of thing. Like you'd need to kind of get inside. I mean, the wind is also just kind
Just
of.
leave it out. Just
I'll just leave it at the entrance somewhere on the floor then of the inside of the bar.
So you need to get not inside the bar. He's headed to the census building down the street.
Oh, that's fine. I'm saying I don't want to necessarily give it back to him. I'll just leave it inside the bar so that if he revisits,
it'll be right
he'll
there.
just be like, "Oh, it just fell out of my, briefcase or whatever." Stepped in for porridge.
I kind of want to just run it over there.
Do you want to do that, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Michael, you just leave the tavern and head over to the census building. So there inside the census building, there's some front desk people. And you can see there's some kind of a lot of noise coming from the back room. People are shouting in Vietnamese. People are shouting out names and trying to alphabetize things. You can't see anything though. There's no one at the front desk actually. It's all hands on deck. There is a little bell though.
Oh no, bing, 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 bing.
So Ludwig comes out. He just trots over. He's not wearing his wig. He's got a shiny chrome dome, bald head. Comes out and he says, "Oh, how are you? Weren't you at the Gefilte Fish Tavern recently?"
I'm just gonna shrug, but I just want to give him the paper.
As you're saying this, he actually "Oh, excuse me," and he runs back to the commotion.
Just leave the paper on the counter and walk
Did
away.
he get it? Did he get?
It's on the counter, but he doesn't know what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna take it back there and just stand on the table or something, because
So you come back there, and we're now in the census building, Michael. It's an absolute mess. There's probably 20 clerks working. Desks are piled high, and in the middle of the room, it looks like this kind of column room that would be like a chamber of commerce. There is this enormous mountain of of these slips, these pink census forms. And at the top of this mountain is this guy's wig, because he's looking for the wig. He doesn't know where it is. He's like, "I'm so embarrassed. Where's my wig?"
Greg, I have a quick question. Are they taking census of so you said this is a city state, so how big can we see borders? And
Sure.
so does that mean they're also, it's not just vegan that they're taking?
Yes, yeah, exactly. This is let's just say, for example, this would be the kind of veganese borders.
Dang, that totally makes sense why they have so much shit going on then.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, they had a census form, and so they've gotten all these census forms. So there's this just thousands and thousands of slips are in this mountain in the center of the room.
Pretty cool. That means a wealthy wizard probably has one, or everybody's got one. Everybody.
I'm curious, is there any way I could figure out how many of
You're
each
not
race
there.
are in this? Oh yeah, shit.
And Michael can't read.
Oh, damn it. Well, I guess we could read through him, but yeah, that's hilarious to remember it. I'm just curious, at least Greg, do you think you might be able to answer if we could somehow get the information would this census tell us how many of each race are in this region?
You've noticed that on the census forms, it has
Oh man.
it has
So-
the race of someone. It says like, this is where it is. This is who the name the name of their identity. This is their age. This is their race, their address, and how many family members they have, as well as like if it's a household census form, then it has all of this information.
Very cool.
Pink Mountain, white cloud.
Oh, Michael, you genius.
The census will lead us to Baby Leary. We have to help
Or
him.
DM, we figured out your trick. No, sorry. Michael,
And now that you see it, Michael, now that you see it, you can't unsee it. At the top, there's this Ludwig, the bald clerk, is just looking around for his fluffy white wig, which kind of sits atop of this pink mountain of census slips, like a cloud.
Yeah, like a cloud. You really imply it.
Seizing, like wherever I am with excitement.
We can figure out where Baby Leary is, I think, using the census. But
Oh, man. Good.
that's so funny.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, Michael, with the lowest wisdom and intelligence,
And Greg gave that to us 2 fucking weeks ago.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was like during the Battle of Berryburg or before it. Like,
Yeah.
No way!
It was during the
Yeah.
battle.
it's been for a long time.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying we didn't get like a solid, like we just met the census guy because he had pink slips and I broke into his house and we still,
The only thing is, who's the dwarf?
we're the dwarf. Maybe, well, Michael's a halfling, so maybe one of us has to go. I'm
No,
assuming he was
he's the
the-
dwarf. The clerk is the dwarf, I think.
But the clerk's a human, I think.
But it's figurative. He's mining for gold.
Oh,
or
it could just, yeah, you're right. It could just be,
for
dang.
Just let this play out. See what's going on.
slip.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
this Ludwig is running around. He's commanding people. No. You are A through B, not B through C. No, get over there. And they're telling people to organize this because something happened. It just messed up all their records. Or rather, it's not even
That
something
happens
messed.
to have been me.
They are just so disorganized that their records are just in a big pile, and it's taking weeks of work to organize it.
They're taking the Amazon approach.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but they are.
Amazon's shipping warehouses, they don't have designated areas for things.
No,
It's
geez.
just like the boxes come and then they go.
Wow.
There's no filing, there's
That's
none of that.
That's some China, India
That's
shit.
insane.
Yeah. It works though. It works very
Or
well.
like some vegan shit.
Hey,
Yeah, they said keep it simple, stupid. Just take the package and put it over here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But okay, so let's well, I might break character and fucking come over there, Michael. I don't know. What are we doing?
Oh man.
I could turn you invincible, Seth.
Invincible?
Sorry. But that actually wouldn't even matter because I'm assuming this place is fucking booming 24/7.
it's pretty
Yeah.
busy. It's like the New York Stock Exchange, except they're just filing things.
Buy that. Sell this.
We have to do something to help them file things.
Maybe we
Maybe
could teach
there's-
them the alphabet.
Could be helpful. So, do you guys want to head over there?
And what's the pink slip that I'm trying to return them? Like, what's that got on it?
It's just
So-
a random slip.
It says Schultz on it, and he's got 3 kids, Cindy, Sarah, and CKL, and they are different. It shows their different ages. It shows their address, and looks like it's a father, no wife, and 3 kids, 3 daughters.
What are the ages?
Let's see. 4, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Greg, I'll fly over there just in case it was a message. Or just in case, like, some divine shit put that in our sights.
Let's all go there. I'll go there too.
I almost feel like you should go to the census building, though.
Because you were the one who had the dream, Seth. You did
Yeah,
have. So
that's
you
why I
almost-
want to go there.
As soon as the message came clear into Michael's mind, you get this warm Tonry has guided you here, idea within you.
So I'm gonna just I'm gonna just go and leave and let them figure out, because now we have the password to the Dezuman cube. I mean, we figured out our goal. Our entire goal was to figure out how to find Baby Leary. Well, I don't really care about this murder right now. Maybe we can find out more about Jabezus.
No, but your dream, I feel like, is literally going to come to fruition here.
That's what he's saying. So
You're being tugged to the census building by Tonry's message.
let's get rid of the body at least. So
Yeah, that guy's upstairs. He's kind of just
He's in a
bleeding on
room
the
that
floor.
you can't get into without the key.
Greg, can I do
I
some
know.
serial killer shit and slowly fill up a tub with my acid goo and dump him in there, like throughout the day?
it's gonna take a minute.
Don't even worry about that.
There's
He's in a
no
room
chamber pot kind of. Well, there's like just individual little chamber pots in the room that you could kind of dump him in and then just kind of sear him
Like
down.
I said, he's in the magic room, Gabe. You can't get into it without the key. I have the key.
Oh, that's a good point. No, I think I asked you for the key, remember, so
yeah.
that I could search the room.
So
But
you don't even need to worry about it then.
yeah, I'll do that and then get rid of the key, I guess. Hide him in like the other room of requirement.
He's already in a room of requirement. You want to move him to another one?
No, then you'll
just
just
leave
stay
it.
there.
Yeah.
And I'll singe his body so there's not like
God.
evidence of it being.
I remember you guys did this before to the kid you decapitated. And this guy's decapitated too.
I want him unrecognizable.
It was just such a horrific,
Yeah.
just terrible. Just murdered a child.
Just a little teenage kid in the town.
And what's funny, I'm pretty sure it was because he saw us dumping even another body in the river. So
It was like that episode of Breaking Bad when they had to shoot that kid in the middle of
the ice. Yeah. Yeah.
Gabe's Todd.
What a piece of shit.
All right, so I'm going there. I'm taking everything that I need. I'm taking the Dezuman cube with me.
Cool.
Just so that everything that he had is gone.
Cool.
Where I've got his rings and everything.
Sorry.
All right, and you head to the three of you are now in the census building, standing with Michael, looking at this mountain that now is similar to the shape of that mountain in the dreams that you had, Zon.
I'm going to let Tonry guide me. I am not going to make any conscious decisions. I'm literally just going to let my feelings guide where I look.
So they actually ask for your help. You look like educated people.
Huh?
They are asking for your help if you're interested in helping, because they're actually hiring everybody. Nobody's working right now, and that's why they're in this situation with the World's Fair. So they want people to help.
Yeah, of course. I'm willing to help. I want to
A horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I can't even really do anything that would help them out. Gabe, you can give one of them a speed bean or something, or we can all take speed beans.
I feel like that's too much.
So it depends on your intelligence.
The speed beam might be like Adderall almost.
So I'll wear my glasses. I'll wear the intelligence glasses you gave me, Greg, and then I'll just start looking with them.
Awesome. So the way that you can discover how fast you guys file, it is your intelligence score -7, and then multiply it by 10. So if it's 8 intelligence, take away 7 and multiply by 10, you have 10.
Why do that?
Everybody does this. And so, but if you are illiterate, Michael, you cannot read. So this will take 5 times as long, but you can still look at the shape of an A and put that in the A pile.
Well, Greg,
Okay.
I'm at 0, and 0 times 10 is 0, so I did it really fast.
So, okay, so you'll go down to 1. Lowest is 1.
But 10.
So speed of 10 is on.
Even with the glasses, I'm still.
Actually, it'd be better if Gabe had them, I think.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You wear them there.
I will. So what's the equation?
So take your intelligence, take away 7, multiply it by 10.
You have 50.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so Garb, you were telling people go left and right, do this thing. They are organizing very poorly. The average Veganese person is not very a very high intelligence. Just in
And I
general.
use. Sorry, I don't mean to
No,
interrupt.
no worries.
Greg. I just wanted to maybe use telekinesis, because I can lift up like 5 pounds of envelopes is a lot.
Mhm.
I feel like, and I still have those rings which assist also. So I want to do that so they can look at it easier.
Just this really, really impressive census guy. Just I can organize.
Yeah, you're like the Ministry of Magic over here. You're sorting these things. You're sending the letters flying in different directions.
I want
Um,
to send you an image, Greg, just for goofs, but it's
Okay.
how I want to
Just
be
imagine,
seen
like,
in this scene.
Imagine like a sphere of letters just encompassing him, like a, it's just like
He's just like standing there looking at. He doesn't even open his eyes.
he's
to
like
read it.
Aang when he was going into the Avatar state. when
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
froze himself.
Eyes light up. The gem lights up.
His
Um,
shitty scars light up instead of his tattoo.
yeah, instead of like Goku with the hair standing up, it's just the bangs standing straight up.
Damn it. There's a scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're in like a virtual world, so they have to pick like a brand new deck, and there's just a hologram
These
of
different
of a
cards, and he can.
wall, a circle wall of cards just flowing up and down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really disoriented, but I just like thinking of that and just like picking the good shit. But
That's-
sorry.
That's exactly what. Basically, imagine that. That's what happens. It's a flurry of organizational mastery, and it expedites operations quite a bit. Saves a day total. I think if it's 10.
Dang, dude.
No, that's 2 plus 10. So you guys combined had 72
Dude.
points.
How many days does the census take on record, like usually?
A lot to organize, but you're doing the work of like 60 people here.
Very cool.
We-
So or
it's,
6 people.
We count millions of votes in one night every election cycle.
But then they just gerrymander so that they win when they
Do you know what that means?
when they move the border of the.
No, I was just fucking around. I was just being a dickhead, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
But
So after some time, and after a day, it's not going to be done in a day. You guys estimate, actually, Gabe, you estimate with the high intelligence that this is going to take another 4 days. With your high intelligence, it's going down from maybe 6 days down to 4 days.
Could we maybe do a couple? So I want to consume a speed beam per day to maybe expedite. And could we do some?
I will do sprites to help Gabe with his
Oh,
telekinesis.
dude, fat.
Okay. Wow.
And
Could I apply luck on top of that?
Sure.
I will be doing songs of restoration if people get tired.
Oh, okay. Their eyes are
Also
weary.
have that thing that takes an hour that could give us back a level 4 or 5 spell.
Yeah, I have that too.
Gabe, I have an idea.
Yes.
Let's make a potion out of one of the speed beans, put it in like a big jug of water so it's watered down, and then you can give it to everyone. throughout the day.
We're making espressos.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
basically.
Greg, how basic could that be? Could I do like what would I get with just water, an orc's tooth, and a speed beam?
Let's see here. Okay, so this is a new potion. Orc teeth ground up. Speed beam.
Oh, 1 second. I want to find my concoction page.
That's just our on Facebook, our messages.
Okay.
That does not lead into any enhanced intelligence. That is yeah, that's a potion of that's a poison of caffeinated aggression. Again.
Ooh. So it's still, I think I already have that recipe.
Yes. You arrived at the same result in 2 different ways.
Oh, but in a way, this is kind of good because that just means I can make it with less ingredients and stuff. That's interesting. Yeah,
Maybe the tooth is just what poisons you and makes you aggressive, and maybe the speed beam didn't do anything. Well, it's caffeinated, that's why it's already poisoned, no matter what.
you're right. Yeah, the tooth definitely is aggravated. That's a good observation.
Do you want to try a different combination?
Do the speed beam, and let me see your ingredients. Can I please?
1 cup of scarlet crab jelly, 10 vampire teeth, 10 ounces of ectoplasm. Hold on, this is more too. 15 ounces goblin moss. I still have the stone guardian.
Do the goblin moss, I think.
Goblin moss, what does that do? I feel
You
like
lose your magical ability.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
feel like it's gonna negate the speed beam.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Then
Night vision
Sometimes less is more.
What'd you say, Michael?
oh
Sometimes
dude, the
less
night
is
vision
more.
mushrooms. The night vision mushrooms would be cool because now you can not only can you stay up late, but you can see in the dark better.
Oh, that is maybe there's a little something there.
Yeah.
I want to try that, Greg. Water, night vision mushroom, and speed beam.
Like this would be
We
like
only
the
have
potion.
6 speed beams left, though, guys. So we should use them wisely.
We should call this one
I
not.
also have 6.
This is a potion of sleeplessness.
Hmm.
So you don't need to sleep. You can work in the night, work through the night.
But with no ill effect.
Yeah, no ill effect. You don't recharge your spells. And you don't heal, but you don't have the sleepiness of the next day. No fortitude save required. So
Okay.
this is kind of like a potion of espresso.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you
You
should
should
use
write
that.
that one down, Gabe.
Give that because then you can organize all night.
I'll send these recent ones to you.
Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
We should. We're definitely gonna. I want a typed out list of the ingredients.
I think
I might do that to. Oh,
Just print it because I think
Yeah.
Greg is sending that.
very cool. Very cool.
This is
Thank you, Greg.
Sure.
Talk to you. I want to.
Yeah.
I would like you to have like a leather bound, like shitty paper, like coffee stain type papers. Aged. It's got like
That'd be cool.
diagrams that are useless and in gibberish, but they look cool.
That would be cool.
We make our own manuscript just for
I
this.
was just said,
Yeah.
holy,
Oops.
the mind sink. I was thinking of what the fuck that shit was, and yeah, the Voynich manuscript.
Swear
I
I
think
do.
would be a fun Easter egg for our dumb.
For
I'm
a
sorry,
dumb
that
guy
just
like
blows
me.
my mind when you say like really obscure ass shit like that. That is exactly what I'm thinking of. What are you looking for?
My wallet.
Oh, it's on the floor over there. I saw it earlier.
Oh,
So you create enough servings to get 10 people sleeplessness for the night.
Including myself.
Yes.
dude. Yeah, just give that to us. Give us 3 that. And then
Also, is it extended in any way with sets like restoration and sprites and such?
Actually, the sprites begin to help a little bit. Just every once in a while, they'll help out. Usually, they're just playful, jumping around the pillars of the building and looking
They should
around
be.
and dancing. But They actually help with the paper. Put this here. Oh.
That's so cute.
Little cherubs.
Michael, your organizational abilities are not as helpful in this instance. Do you want to help as much as you can? Do you want to help in a different kind of way? You could also be posted up at the gefilte fish if you want.
I
feel like-
good with you being there by yourself, Michael.
Yeah, I don't like that idea either. But if Seth could make me maybe a golden hero scroll.
Yeah, you could.
You know?
You could give them the one I already made.
I want to hold.
I'll just make another one. Yeah, I got you. I'll make one for you.
Okay. And then I'll maybe go over there in the disguise and just post up.
Okay.
Oh, so you want to be the bartender, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I hear that, it's like, but I hear that fucking Akon song or whatever.
Which one?
Bartender.
Oh, I love it. No, that's T-Pain.
Yeah,
I
T-Pain.
think Akon is in that, but I love that song.
She gave us dreams to dream.
Yeah.
Drunk.
So a day passes. It is now the 6th of summer. And you guys want to spend more nights or days and nights doing this?
Well, so Greg, you said it would take 4 days, like.
Well, actually, with all of this going on, it's down to 3 days total.
Oh yeah. So I guess I want to continue the tech. I suppose I'll use one more set of ingredients.
I'll donate a bean for that cause.
Okay, sweet. So I won't have to get rid of one of mine. And I'm down to 13 night mushrooms,
Hey, baby.
which luckily is a pretty common ingredient. Oh, guys, I should have taken some blood. I know this is kind of taboo, but I'm curious about just all potion. Should have taken some blood from the guy that Michael ripped his head off.
That's just human, though.
Human blood.
But that's why I
Probably
feel
good
like a
for something.
taboo. Like imagine human blood mixed with my black crystal powder. Oh, sorry, and an orc's tooth. Like that would be
That
some
sounds
poisonous
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
That would
That's
cause a guy to like have a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, it would be immediately like overtaken by Bismillah for like an hour or some shit. I don't even know what would be such an effect. But
It'd probably be like a yeah. Anyways, so fuck yeah, we're killing it, guys.
And you guys have, if you guys will be okay with this, at the 8th of summer, the organization is done. You can now sort through this.
yeah, I don't
Alphabetize.
skip until then.
All right. So it's the 8th of summer and everybody is exhausted, but they are congratulating you. They're grateful that you guys have helped them so much.
And
Any
that
questions?
time, do we know if anybody's come in or out of the gefilte fish?
Very few customers. Ludwig came by again, but he was confused because nobody was there.
We should
Some
have put
random
up a
homeless
close
people.
sign.
Yeah, just a simple kind of just random locals.
So let's I think we got what we came here for. Let's go ahead and look into Baby Leary stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can find somebody that matches the description.
So Leary is not found in the census. You ask, Ludwig, and he asked the clerk to search for Leary. There is no entry for Leary in any kind of form.
Fabricio?
Yeah.
Fabrizio did have vegan citizenship. Yes.
Ilsa.
But do we have anything else from that?
What about Patricio?
Patricio, yes. There is a Patricio. Age 40. You can see it's a citizen of vegan. It's a male human, or you don't know if it's a citizen or not, but he's got the household record here. Patricio, male human, age 49, married to Yolanda, female human, age 29. Tasha, female human, age 2, is apparently their daughter. Harold, male human, age 1, is 1 season old. And they live in a town. They live in town, a small house in Vegan. And yes.
Okay.
Is there a Malik?
No, it was just the 49-year-old man, 29-year-old woman, and 2
Sounds
young
about right.
kids.
It does sound bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, is there a Malik in the census?
A Malik. Yes, there is. In Vegan, there is a male elf named Malik, who's age 50, living with Schnell, male human, age 10, servant.
Okay.
Interesting.
That sounds familiar. Do you guys think we should visit both?
Yeah. I mean,
Yes. Ilsa.
Ilsa. Yes, there was a Nordlud, male human, age 30, living with Ilsa, female human, age 35.
that was
Any
Lord Lud who got murdered, I think.
Yeah, Nordlud. You remember Nordlud was killed in the explosion when Big Head flew over some weeks ago.
Yes. Okay. Never mind. That's not a place to check. All right. And then the last thing, Jabesses.
No
that's-
record of Jabesses.
We shouldn't be asking about such things.
No, we organized it, dude. We can look through it.
No, I'm not saying about that. I don't want to just cause suspicion by asking about somebody so high profile.
No, we organized it. We can just look at it.
I see that. I see your point. I see your point.
They don't, we organized it. They don't.
It's not like they're gonna be like, oh, you're looking at the bestest?
Yeah, it's like we're just
Yeah.
looking through them. That's what we're doing. We're just making sure everything's in order.
Yeah,
We're
that
going-
makes total sense.
All right, and then
Wait, was there anything on Jabessis?
no.
No one named
There's no
Jabesses.
properties here or anything?
No properties here.
How about Pavel?
Pavel, no entry.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Silkworm.
Yeah, Geraldo the Silkworm. You don't know Geraldo's real name though.
I'm assuming.
No, Geraldo is not here.
All
No
right.
entry for
and-
Geraldo.
Yeah, I think there was one last one I wanted to ask about. Yeah, the watch shift? No, I'm just kidding.
I was looking. I'm sorry, so that's
You're
not trippy because I was literally just looking at the one show.
I think it's just natural. Well, we both start. All right, yeah, no, that's it. That's everything. Well, I think we got our questions answered.
So there's also another way of organizing, and you can search by family size or unit size. So for example, Malik, the male elf, age 50, lives with Schnell, male human, age 10, a servant. You can search by race when search by how many people.
Can we search with households that have
2 parents and a baby daughter.
Two
yeah
parents and a baby daughter.
and a servant, maybe?
Hundreds of entries for that.
Oh, shit.
What about with another person living there who's a male?
There's dozens of entries here.
Sand elf?
There is one that has, yes, you find one. The names are not right though. It's Pietro. Yeah, Pietro, male human, age 35. Alva, female human, age 30. Lawrence, male human, age 2. Shilor, male elf, age 40, a servant.
Yeah,
Let's
check
try
that out.
there.
Yeah.
So this is not in Vegan. This is in Hodelstadt.
Okay, we're going by there if we don't get anything.
So you want to check out the
Three
first place?
places to look
Yeah.
at, right?
We have 3 places. Greg, can you sort of do a quick rundown of the 3?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just copy these.
Let's go to whatever's like on the way closest, and
I think
then
there's one in Vegan that we need to
Yeah.
visit. So yeah,
Okay, so there's by head of household, Patricio, in vegan, who's a male human, and with Yolanda, his wife. Malik, age 50, an elf, who has a age 10 servant, and Pietro, who's age 35, married to Alva, age 30. They live in Hodelstadt.
And which places are these in? Malik, what's from vegan treats? Are they in vegan?
The two are in vegan, and then the other is in Hodelstadt.
Okay. So thank you. Sweet. Yeah. I think we're good.
Awesome. Do you want to investigate one of these places?
Yes. Patricio first.
Okay. So you head back into town. They live in a little houseboat that's permanently docked. This is their residency.
Interesting.
Little houseboat. They are there. They are currently passed out on the bed of the boat. They've got some vegan mead bottles next to them.
They're too comfortable. They're not creatures either.
And they are not the Patricio or Ilsa.
Didn't think so. All right. Well, I'll let Gabe know when he gets back. We should wait for Gabe to come back before we go any further.
We can do that.
No. Don't want him to completely out of it.
Now you see the couple there inside the houseboat. They've got a 2-year-old and a 1-season-old that are crying.
Yeah,
I want to.
I didn't think so, only because Malik was 50 years old.
Yeah, no, Patricio.
I know, but Malik.
What's up, Mike?
I want to give the little kids one of my wooden whales, like the one I have in my inventory.
That stops the kid from crying, or the little baby.
There we go.
You should sign it. No, because you can't.
No, let's move on. We're in a rush.
I'm just
So those people weren't it. Gabe,
All right,
if you
let's
didn't
go to see Malik and
pick
Vegan
that up.
now.
I think there's still one more. Okay, yeah.
So back to vegan. Past the houseboat, there's a little tower on the side of town. This is where the residence of Malik. So inside there is there's a little kind of squat, human boy. He's got a little red beanie on, and he is tapping it with a wand, and occasionally it'll fly up and flap right back down on his head. And so he's like practicing some kind of magic. So this is Schnell, the little boy. And he says, who are you? Can I help you?
We're looking for Malik.
Oh, Malik, the wizard Malik is not available at this time. He's pretty busy at these hours. I'd come back later. He also goes to dinner. He's been having sausages downtown every night. So if you want to catch him, you can catch him there.
I do kind of want to meet
Okay.
this guy because he's a wizard.
I'm not very impressed by these wizards.
Actually, you're right. This town does have whack ass wizards, and if he's not even on the king's council, he must be shitty. But maybe
I think time is of the essence, and this doesn't sound like it's them. So
Let's go to
All
the
right.
dirigible then.
yeah, let's just boogie then.
So you leave the wizard and apprentice, Malik and Schnell, behind.
I do want to kill Michael
Yes.
first.
As you're leaving, everybody make a reflex save.
Oh man. 10 plus 4.
I got 25 total.
Oh, shoot. And what'd you get, Garb?
17.
Okay.
Oh,
So a blast of fire obscures your vision completely. Something
Oh, no.
you heard something whiz over the town.
Oh,
and
no.
you're thinking as you're remembering, that sounds familiar. This waft of heat pushes you back. Michael, your reflex is strong enough to tackle Seth out of the way from a support beam from a stable that just is launched forward. You hear horses neigh. Something has bombarded the town with atomic force.
Do I have time to use a stone wall to maybe shield whatever people are on the street?
No, you did not. You tumbled in the air. Everybody here takes a D20 damage plus 5.
Even myself?
Yeah.
Damn. Just took 20 damage.
I can't tell what number I have. It's in a weird spot. 8 plus
Okay.
5, 13.
Okay. Oh man, I can't believe we're about to fight Big Head. Maybe. Probably
No,
not.
he just
Yeah.
drove by. It was a drive-by. He's pussy.
So it was a
No, I don't
flyby. As far as you can tell, it was just one bombardment. But you look up and you can see that shooting star leaving, kind of headed kind of southeast. Actually, northeast. Excuse me.
Northeast.
I'm gonna turn into an African elephant, and you guys should help me get water. And we need to put out as many fires as possible. I feel like.
You're gonna be in big trouble.
Wow. Oh, fuck Bismillah, dude. You can suck my dick.
I say if you're at least going to do so, if I think what you should do is just every once in a while spray somebody. Just spray like intentionally. Yeah, like just spray people to fuck with them.
Hey, are you safe?
Yeah, here, let me cool you down.
We'll see.
I think that's
Look a little hot there.
Yeah, just go, hey, I'll cool you down. And just spray people sometimes. But okay. I'll do whatever I can. I'll do whatever I can to help out, you know.
Can I use my African elephant roll, Greg?
Yes.
Also, this way I can like pick shit off of people, and there's actually a ton of things I can do with this.
Yeah, dude. You can even feed the whole village for like 3 months.
9 plus 15.
So the stables are almost completely destroyed. The fire is spreading to Malik and Schnell's wizard tower on the east of town. But you're helping. You're demolishing or like pushing things out of the way, like you push a wagon out of the way, Gabe. And you're able to save some people.
I think
one thing you could do is destroy buildings that are about to be engulfed, and then that way the fire won't spread.
That's what I was thinking. We need to somehow, you need to help like with maybe like a loud voice and be like, what's the fucking term?
Evacuate?
In a controlled burn where you like burn the edges so that it won't burn past that.
I don't know. A controlled burn is all I know.
Yeah.
I guess just do that, you know, try to keep the water and shit and just make it so that it won't spread beyond what is necessary.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can. We'll formulate a plan like that where we'll try to, you know,
try to control the burn. Everybody make Gabe and Seth make a wisdom check, and Michael make a reflex save. This is a bit of a speed run.
Oh,
21.
3 plus 3.
I got a 1 at my wisdom check.
What?
Dang.
Our support efforts just went.
I'm gonna fuck it all up. Yeah.
So that is not good. You guys botched the controlled burn, and it spreads to the police department. Schuler Rubenstein's business is destroyed. It is also spreading to the theater.
Jesus.
Oh
Michael, what did you get for the reflex?
21 total.
You're able to stop it from spreading to the guardhouse. So it stops there a little bit. But
Damn.
so some of the wizards have actually showed up. You can see that the Council of Wizards, the 3 guys in red, blue, and black are there. William the Black, Otto the Green, and Vilkmir the Blue. And they are helping with grand spells. They're shooting a single, cup's worth of water onto the flame, and little super soakers just to, put out the fire.
Garden hose.
Very, very limp tech. And
just like pissing out of their fingers, basically.
very-
I imagine.
very weak power.
I will just do sprites then and let them try to help out these wizards with this water.
It's like just when you force your piss out, that's how much stronger.
To say exactly that. That's exactly what it is. It's just blasts a little bit more haphazardly. Doesn't help much. Some of the fairground displays are saved.
Yeah, he has to point it further downwards to make it onto his
Yeah, he starts peeing on the rim so it's quiet.
So it's actually it destroyed the old tavern, and now it's heading towards the census building.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Well, I think we have everything we need from the census building, but that's gonna cause like some government
Fuck,
fuck
what are we
shit.
gonna do? Like, how do we stop this?
Can I run over there as an elephant and attempt again, maybe re-roll in that area?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Make a wisdom check to
Maybe
see what.
like
can
start
be done.
destroying the buildings next to the census or
I'm
something.
gonna use. Can I use luck on this?
Sure.
I won't get involved.
4. What is happening?
Plus 15.
I know, but shit, man.
A building
Kids
collapses
come
on
battles
you.
tonight.
As an elephant?
Yes. And so I'm going to convert this to human damage. You take 20 damage as this building collapses on over you. Thankfully, you did stop the fire from spreading, but you've taken 20 damage as this elephant is just. The theater has burned down. The stables have burned down. The police department is burnt down. The guards are now finally mobilized, and they're doing things. They're taking the what are those called? The beer steins full of old beer, and they're throwing it on the flame. Sizzling of beer evaporating. People are screaming. Exhibits are getting burnt.
Thank
But
God
yes.
nobody's homes were burned. And
Yeah,
as far
not
as
too many people were actually, I mean, other than the stable workers are completely wiped. But the most people are alive. Rubenstein is dead. Most of the detectives in the police department are dead. Some gnomes died when we're investigating around.
Fuck.
One of the gnomes, though, is still there, and he kind of is collected himself. You also see Gordon the parrot circling above the flame, trying to find a place to land.
I almost want to call. Can one of you guys, whoever's the safest, call him to you?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll wave to him. I'll use my enthrall spell or something.
Just yell Gordon. I feel like he's cool with all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ah, Gordon.
I'll use tongues and speak
And Paradis.
yeah, Paranese. With Paranese?
Paratonese. So
Once we
Gordon
get
is now flying towards you. The fire is currently put out. And I want to give one piece of information left that kind of you've come across a gnome who's an investigator, Gabe, and or actually this would be Michael who does this. You managed to get him out of a burning situation. Things have calmed down, and he asks you about what's going on, and he tells you learn one thing from him, which is that Grucius, the bodies of Grucius, his wife, and the little baby were investigated, and all three of them had like weird growths out of the back of the skulls.
Fuck. Wait, who's Grucius?
So Grucius was the gnome that tricked you.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife apparently also was a worshiper. Oh, so Grucius, his wife, and even the baby had these little growths out of the back of their heads. So they were worshippers of this model.
Wow.
Oh,
Did we not find any evidence of that, or were the skulls
they were
harvested like the gems? So I feel like we would have seen that. We invested that place pretty good.
No, you didn't investigate the corpses though.
no, we didn't even talk about the corpses.
Oh,
We never looked at
shit,
it.
how foolish.
Yeah. I mean that's kind of fine though. I mean, now we know. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
We harvested those too. That would have been super good.
They
but-
probably wouldn't have let you desecrate it. Like, why would you desecrate a corpse right in front of
Yeah.
you?
Sorry, could I have one of my technicians look at the body? Yeah, sure.
Just
They
put
can-
my foot on like the head of a baby and rip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this, guys.
Bro, that's macabre.
Yeah.
So that is the end of the session for today, though.
Yes,
That's,
can we end it at the dirigible?
if you
I think
well,
there's too
you guys
much
can meet at the dirigible. There's a lot
fine.
going on right now.
Yes, that's
Gordon
fine.
is about to tell you what Amadeus said.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, crazy. Yes, great. All right. Well, GG's, guys.